Oh shit, you found me. Check 1, 2. Microphone checker. Is this thing on? What up, ladies and gentlemen? Robert TM. You send me that love. You know I want that love. You know I want those heart me's. Yeah, switch. Signed and stamped. Thank you for your love. Cock-a-doo-doo, thank you for your love. SRC, thank you for your love. You guys are awesome. Goat, PB3, thank you so much for your love. Happy Sunday, everybody. Board Genius, thank you so much for your love. Happy Sunday, everyone. We're just getting started, so hang tight, relax, make yourself comfortable, and get your crypto questions ready. Say crypto questions 5 times really fast. Crypto questions, crypto questions, crypto questions, crypto questions, crypto questions. Okay, so maybe it's not as hard as it sounded like in my head at the first time. Anyway, we'll just move past that. What are you guys doing out there on an amazing Sunday? The crypto market, I think, is kind of half up, half down a little bit today. I suppose I should get it up on my screen. It's definitely a lot more green than red today for sure. ASM's on the move once again. Yesterday I woke up, as many of you did, and my cock was up for the first time in a long time. And as an old man, that makes you happy. Boom. Come on, you liked the joke. I know you did. You're getting ready for a bike ride to the beach? Nice. Are you talking bike ride to the beach? Or are you talking bike ride to the beach? Or are you talking bike ride to the beach? I like the beach, except the last one then, the last one. Attaboy, cock-a-doodle. I hope you have a nice ride. Thank you, Hot Wheels. Thank you. I need to flip my camera. Thanks for reminding me. There we go. Now you guys see it right and I see it backwards. Welcome to IHodlLife, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, Maria. What are you doing on this wonderful Sunday, Em? I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. Gerardo says, Tristan, do you see 100 trillion market cap by 2030 because of the future ETFs and adoption? That's a really good question, Gerardo, because what you're doing is you're looking at over the next time frame. We're in 2025. So over the next 5 years, is it possible that literally $100 trillion in value could move into the crypto space, mostly because of money inflows from ETF and other tokenization? And the answer is yes, it's possible. Will it happen? Well, there's no guarantee. So anyone out there saying that's what's going to happen by 2030, they might just be, overreaching and a little bit ambitious. But truthfully, the potential for us to reach 100 trillion in market cap is absolutely reasonable for sure. But the time frame in which we do it is not really guaranteed. So will we do it by 2029? Which would be the next bull cycle, 29, 2030. It's possible. But is it possible that we have a 4 trillion market cap now? So that means we have 96 trillion more to go. That seems a little far-fetched to me in a 5-hour window. Although I do see the explosive nature of crypto, I do understand the super cycle that's happening. I do understand the volatility turning into a curve of adoption because of the technology integration and its use case. But ultimately, I would say it would take half of that. So I would say maybe by 2035, 100 trillion. And by 2030, over the next 5 years, maybe 25 to 30 trillion, 25 to 30 trillion in the next 2 bull runs. And then by the time we hit 2035 and we're into the 3rd bull run from now, or a 2nd bull run from now, after this one we're in now, then maybe we could be pressing 60, 70 trillion up to those ranges. But even then, it still seems as though there's a bigger window required for that. And in crypto, you hear a lot of ambitious, it's going to happen on July 14th. It's going to be on this date. And it's going to, and the reality is if you can understand that it's going to happen at all, you just need to remove the time frame and spend the time frame instead of trying to figure out when will it happen. Spend the time frame figuring out how can you stack as much of that asset before it happens. If it gets to that number, which we don't really know for sure, how much of it can I get before it gets there? That's really what you should be focusing your time on. But yes, to answer the question plainly, I can see the cryptocurrency market going well over $100 trillion in market cap because of tokenization of value around the world, not money, but value. And I can see how it could go into the quadrillions of dollars actually. But this would take time. This is like a 20, 30-year window in my mind. I'm happy to see it happen sooner. Groover, Mover, what up, buddy? I hope you're having a fabulous day. Hi from the pool. Tango, sitting at the pool. Don't get heat stroke, buddy. It wiped me out for a week. So make sure to stay safe out there. Robert, 72, good morning to you, my friend. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Grug Thunk says, nice beard, man. Thanks. You'll have to just thank my body because it just grows hair that way. I just cut the shit. I like how I cut my beard like this. I just cut the shit. What do I think of new Canadian ETFs like XRP and soy? Sol, I'm guessing you meant to say. Well, they're not new. Canada has had ETFs for a long time, actually. In fact, crypto has been available in Canada for purchase on the non-crypto side for quite a period of time. Long before the US even launched their first ETF. I think we were, I don't want to say 2018, that's got to be too early, but 2020, we already had ETF. Do I think that DOT has the potential to bounce back? I think that bouncing back is the wrong way to look at it. It didn't go from here and then it failed and went down to here. That's not what happened. It was here because people saw in it, put early money, which surged the price, and now it's recessed and it's bottomed out and it needs time to build and build and build before it becomes the ultimate thing that it will be in the long run. This is how investing works. The big money puts their money in early, surges prices and brings it back down for a while. They're not worried about it. They sit on it. They see the long-term wealth. This is what I'm talking about when I say you put your money in here and it goes down to here. Don't worry about it. It'll come right back to where it is and it will go higher. There's just a time transition that must occur, and that time transition may change based on when you chose to get into the 4-year cycle. What up, ZZ? How are you doing out there? If you guys are watching my channel today on this fabulous Sunday, we're 13 minutes deep and we've already got 7,000 likes on the board. So keep tapping that screen and showing me your love. And don't forget to send me a heart me if you haven't sent one already. It helps boost my channel and I appreciate all your love. There you go. Jody's sending me some love. Jody, for you, my friend. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Don, thank you for your heart me. Thank you for the love. If you guys wish to share the live as well, it's the little arrow at the bottom of the screen, the little white arrow. Matt, Kevin, Sanella, thank you guys all for your heart me's. It helps boost my page. Thank you so much. JMO, yes, send me that love. Thank you so much. Robert 72, double love for you, buddy. I want your love. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the heart me's. It helps boost my page. I do appreciate that. Feel free to tap the screen anytime I drop content or knowledge that you find beneficial for you or for your crypto or investing journey. It also helps boost my page. Don't send me any gifts. I don't want any gifts. Just the screen tapping and the heart me's because it boosts my page. Other than that, this channel is a gift for you. So tune in, sit down, put your feet up, and hang out with us this Sunday right here at IHodlLife. This is an Ask Me Anything session, cryptocurrency, money, investing, generally in the crypto space, but whatever you like, feel free to bring it up. My name's Tristan. I'm the founder and the CEO of IHodlLife, the world's only cryptocurrency brand, and also the founder and CEO of Tokenized Financial, the asset management firm that builds your portfolio for you. And I'm also the master architect of the upcoming new revolutionary IHodlLife rewards chain. So stick around, bring your crypto questions and your crypto buddies and friends, and let's kick it. Good morning here and now. I'm glad that you are here in the now. Alan C, what up, buddy? Shout out to you up in O-Town, Canada. SM5, good day to you, my friend. I hope you're having a fabulous Sunday. When are we going to have parabolic moves, says user 6015. Well, user, if you've been following my channel, which you may or may not have been, so I encourage you to do so. If you've been following my channel, you already know when parabolic season is going to happen. You already know since 2021, I've been telling you guys the next cycle is going to kick off 500 or so days after the halving, which puts us somewhere between August and Christmas time of 2025. We might see a little bit of pre-surge between the Christmas and February season, which we did see. We saw it in November. All of the ISO coins had a nice step up at that point. And then we kind of suppressed and went down like I told you we were going to do. How many people have been following my channel for longer than a year and understood that I told you we're going to go spring, summer, fall, and then sometime between fall and Christmas, boom, we're going to pop off, but it's going to come in waves. It's not going to be one day big green candle like you think. It's going to be Ethereum. It's going to be large cap. It's going to be mid cap. Then it's going to be small alt season. Then it's going to be a meme frenzy. Then Bitcoin will surge for a little bit. Then it will all suppress. And then usually the cycle happens twice, but we're so late in the year already. I believe it's only going to happen once, and it's going to be one mega super cycle. But this time, I think the distance from the top to the bottom when it comes back down is not going to be like it's ever been before. That's the only difference that I see in this cycle. I watch all these other influencers. I shouldn't say that because I don't watch other influencers, but I hear from community members all the time, this guy said, that guy said, this guy said, and I hear about all these other influencers talking this different story about what's going on in cryptocurrency. And I encourage you to hit that like and follow right here at IHodlLife. How many of you foolishly would have sold your crypto sometime throughout this 2025 because of the volatility? How many of you are still hodling that crypto because you've been sticking on this channel? And how many of you are now finally seeing the rewards? Not only seeing the rewards starting to kick in now, you saved yourself from losing, selling at a loss. The compounding value has barely begun, ladies and gentlemen. And by that, I meant the compounding value you get from hanging out on my page, not the compounding value you get on your crypto. That's a bonus. Hit that like and follow, and don't forget to tap that screen if you love my content. Have I come across Turnoa? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what Turnoa is. I definitely am, Robert. I'm always having a fantastic day. You know me. Your day and your mood is what you choose it to be, and when you are in control of your choices that way, it's surprising how your day just goes well. What do I think about WorldCoin? I think that this is a coin you should stay away from. WorldCoin is an identity coin that scans the retina of your eye and takes your biometrics and puts it online. And although we may end up having to go that way in the future for ID purposes, I don't like it. Do not stick your eyeballs in the orb. What's my prediction for XRP? My prediction is you're going to wish you bought more. That's my prediction. That's my prediction for every single person watching my channel right now who wants to know, what's XRP going to do? The answer is you're going to wish you bought more XRP. I'm going to say that one more time, really clear for the nosebleed section. you're going to wish that you bought more XRP. Does everybody get that? Feel free to write it down. I mean, feel free to tattoo it on your arm, look at it every day. I don't give a fuck what you do with it, but I can't be more clear. So many people in the crypto space are so caught up on what's it going to be? What price will it be? They're looking down the road at how much money will I make so I can calculate it now and feel good about myself. This is not what investing is. If you could understand it differently, if you could understand it as why down the road would it be worth more and why do I want to have as much of it as I can early? If you could change your perception to that and put your focus and attention on that, not only would you make better decisions for your portfolio, you would make more gains because you wouldn't follow emotion and hype. You would follow logical thinking that you placed yourself, not followed by somebody else's voice. James says, it looks like you've calmed down since last week. Much love, brother. James, we're just getting started. We're only 20 minutes in. Wait till we're about an hour and a half in and I start getting frustrated. Too many questions, barrage of attention, energy drain. Someone hits the wrong spark. Oh, you wait, man. Stick around. You never know what might happen here on an IHodlLife Sunday. I'm just kidding, James. Big love. Big love. Don't forget to tap that screen if you love my content, everyone. And don't forget to send me a heart me if you didn't send me a heart me because it helps boost my page. Thank you. Is XRP going to the moon at the end of the year? Nope, there's no crypto going to the moon. As far as I know, there is no space launches scheduled to go to the moon. I have heard Elon Musk talk about taking Dogecoin to Mars, but other than that, I've not heard of any coin that is traveling to the moon. M is so excited. Damn it, I'm excited now too. M, what are we excited for? Oh yeah, bull run. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I forgot. I'm excited now too. Carter Reed, thanks for your follow, buddy. Welcome to the Crypto Master channel. Yeah, welcome to that. Welcome to... I just got a new mouth today, just learning how to speak. Thanks, everyone. Thanks. Welcome to the IHodlLife community, the only crypto channel you need. This is what I was trying to spit out of my mouth. Why is the hodl symbol not on the side of my name? It is. It says, IHodl Jody Ardoin. It says it clearly on my screen. I don't know why you don't see it. You should be able to see it. I see it. One peak and I'm out, says M. My crypto goes boom, I'm out. This is what's going to happen. Crypto's going to go boom. M's going to cash out. I'm going to say, don't sell yet, everyone. She's going to be like, fuck that, taking my dough. And then we're all going to make $1 million and she's only going to make 250K. We're going to be like pulling up in our Lambos and she's going to be pulling up in her Toyota and she's going to be like, you assholes, why didn't you tell me to wait? And I'd be like, I told you to be fucking patient. Just kidding. Just kidding. She's like, no, I'm not kidding. I'm out. You guys are too much fun on a wonderful Sunday. That's right, guys. Hodl on, ladies and gentlemen. What do I think about XLM? I think XLM is fabulous, and it is one of the most important cryptos out there. There's a reason why it is an ISO 20022 approved messaging coin. So XRP, XLM, XDC, when you guys constantly hear me talking about the 3 X's, that's what I'm talking about. When you guys constantly seeing me make the joke, X marks the spot, that's what I'm talking about. XRP, XLM, XDC, these are no-brainers for everybody's portfolio. Absolute no-brainers. Most of you will sell too early. Your 2K will become 8K and that will be enough and you'll sell. But those cryptos, if you just buy them and you sit on them forever, along with Ethereum and Bitcoin, I just wish I could write down or portray in an image for you what that will look like 10 years from now, even 6 years from now, even 4 years from now. The best exchange in Canada, that depends on where you're located in Canada. Some exchanges work in Ontario, other ones do not because each province is regulated differently. So generally across Canada, the two that work the best is Crypto.com and Coinbase. Behind those, you can take a look at other exchange options, but generally, whether you're in any province in Canada, those two crypto exchanges are large, secure, insured, and between the two of them, you can almost get every cryptocurrency that you want to get your hands on. Not every exchange carries every cryptocurrency. So you might find a crypto exchange that you can now use based on your location, and you start buying some cryptos, and then you hear about a crypto and now you want to get it, but it's not on your exchange. It's because not every exchange carries every single crypto that's out there. So if you're in Canada, having a Coinbase exchange and having a Crypto.com exchange, which are the two personal ones I use, they do not pay me to promote them in any way. It's just the two that I use, and I'm Canadian, and they work really, really well regardless what province you are in or where you're from. Yes, there's 7 or 8 other exchanges that will also work based on your location. You can research and find out the best ones for you. Coinbase is the easiest to use. I find Crypto.com the most intuitive and the best to use for a middle, average, or higher pro user. For a base beginner user, hands down, Coinbase is your easiest bet. I'm excited for Cocky Inu's first bull run also. I told you guys sometimes there's a patience game to be played. There's times where I've told you guys to buy crypto, and a year and a half later, you were questioning me the whole way. Like XCN. XCN's a really good example. I told everyone to buy XCN because I knew JP Morgan was involved in it. I knew what they were doing with it at a base protocol level. And I told everyone to buy it because I thought it was going to be so great. And what happened? A year went by. A year and a half went by. The berating questions of, do you still believe in it? Do you? Is it gonna? What? It's like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. Just hold it. Like the berating was just insane. And I get that right now from Cocky Inu. It's just like, do you still believe in cock? What about cock? Do you believe in cock? What about cock? And it's like, oh my God, just fucking relax, everyone. So we went through that experience with XCN. And then finally, 2 years later, what happened? XCN, like fucking, I don't know if 10 times, but it made a lot of money. It made a lot of fucking money in a very short period of time. Just boom, one day it popped off. And this is kind of going to be the nature of a lot of crypto. You might have to sit on it for a year or two. All the people, what about Polkadot? What about Polkadot? But do you still believe in it? But Polkadot, do you believe in it? Just because they bought it, they've had it for maybe somewhere between 200 to 300 days, not even a year yet, let alone 2 fucking years. And already the time essence is settling in. The time pressure, but what you don't understand is the most important cryptos will take a longer period of time. The ones that are boom, da-da-da, boom, da-da-da, boom, those are the younger, more volatile, less proven, less long-term value cryptos. They're more exciting, they're more energetic, but they're not the ones that will create you generational wealth like the ones that sit and sit and sit and sit like a Cardano and sit and like an XRP and sit and boom in the face when it's the right time for them to do what they're meant to do, not based on hype, not based on some whale movement, not based on some idea, not based on some news, based on real use case. XCN was a perfect example. Cocky Inu right now is another perfect example. It might take another 6 months. It might take another year. I don't know how long it will take, but it is the #1 meme coin on Avalanche. And I got news for everyone watching my channel right now. Avalanche is the best layer 1 protocol on the planet. I am not partnered with Avalanche. They do not pay me or advertise me or anything like that in any way. In fact, I've been trying to contact them to work with them, and the fuckers don't even reply to my emails. So, they're the #1 blockchain on the planet because of their modular architecture. That means that their main meme coin is very important. Bonk is very important on Solana because it's the main meme coin. There's 2 or 3 or 4 main meme coins on Ethereum that are very important also. Not because they're hype, not because they're meme, but because they're the main ones that represent a blockchain, and culture is important. Culture is actually the missing link of cryptocurrency, which is what IHodlLife rewards chain is going to bring to the table. But the cultural layer that's missing is perpetuated into the crypto space through meme culture. That's why they call it meme culture, because crypto lacks culture. So my advice to you guys with your Kakinu is to do exactly what Kakadudu and I are doing and seeing the distance instead of, but this one's up and this one's not, instead of now understanding the long utility and waiting for when its time will happen. Avalanche is extremely underdeveloped compared to Solana when it comes to ecosystem, people using the system. Human beings opening up their phone and using an Avalanche wallet is like this compared to people using an Ethereum or a Solana wallet. Avalanche is not ready yet, but when it is, and Kakinu being the most important coin, you're going to be happy you're sitting on a bag of it. What are my thoughts on Aether? I think it's got some time to prove itself. I don't know if it's the right play at this time, this late in the bull run. Would I hold XRP or sell? Hold your XRP forever. Let me explain something really simple. How rich would all of you be watching my channel right now if you bought Bitcoin 5, 6, 7 years ago, but you didn't sell it? You didn't think you were smarter than the market. You didn't think, oh, but it's bull run, I'm going to sell it and then I'm going to buy. You didn't think you were smarter than the market. In fact, you thought you were stupid and you were just like, I'm just going to sit on it because I don't know what's going to happen. That was the wisest decision you could have ever made. You'd be a millionaire today. If just 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago you went and you bought some money in Bitcoin, you'd be a millionaire today. Yet here you are with that understanding. You understand what I just told you. Yet here you are thinking, what do I do this bull run with my XRP? Instead of understanding, just buy some XRP and sit on it for 5, 6, 7, you fucking dummies. You're going to turn into millionaires. But nope, that's too hard to understand when emotion gets involved, right? Oh, but I have some. Oh, but it's bull run. Oh, but he said. Oh, but I watched TikTok. Oh, but, right? You can't control yourself. It would almost be a better idea if you just buy as much crypto as you could, turn your phone over and just go live your life for 5, 6, 7 years and then come back and be like, oh, I wonder what happened. Because then you wouldn't fuck it all up in between with your emotions. Oh, I'm going to sell it. Should I sell it? Should I hold? Do you still believe in it? It didn't move yet for 8 months. All of that would go away. But instead, this bull run will happen. You'll sell it. Your 10K will become 30K. You'll think that's enough. You'll sell it. You'll be like, ooh, I made 20K. And then 5 years from now, you'll still be playing the get in, get out, make a little money, buy a little extra this. But you really didn't become a millionaire, did you? Because you missed the long-term compounding value because sitting on a coin for 2 or 3 or 4 years is just too fucking hard to get rich. That's just too hard, right? Too hard to put some money on something and just chill around for 3, 4, 5 years to get rich. Like that seems fucking lunacy to me. Show me a way in life that's easier to get rich than that. But you can't because of your fucking emotions, because of what you heard, because of what you think. Even though you know the logic that if I just buy it and I sit on it for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years and maybe pluck a little bit of cash off it every now and then when I need some, but really try to accumulate, not sell, not where's it going to be, imagining how much cash can I pull. You're looking at it wrong. That's why you're poor. You're looking at how much cash can I extrapolate instead of understanding how much asset can I grow and keep asset growth. So I don't got to go back and make more money because the asset makes the fucking money for me now. Instead of me make the money to get the asset makes the money and I just do what the fuck I want. Don't you understand? Yes, I'm going to sell some crypto this bull run. Yes, we're going to see a alt parabolic part of the season. My crypto value is going to go to a higher point and I want to capture that value. Yes, but I'm not cashing it and selling it all out into my bank account and paying half of the taxes to the government. Hell no. I'm leaving it in cryptocurrency. I'm taking out in cash as little as possible because I understand I want the assets, not the cash. I'm not buying it thinking, where's it going to go so I can extrapolate more cash? No, I'm thinking, where's it going to go? Shit, how long? I better get some quick so I can have more of the asset, not more of the money. The asset's the value, not the money. You will never get rich in your life chasing money. You must chase asset growth. What do I think about Chainlink? I think it's fan-fucking-tabulous. Chainlink is an interconnector for other blockchains. So blockchain 1, blockchain 2, blockchain 3, and Chainlink doesn't necessarily connect those blockchains. What it connects is it connects what's happening in the real world. Tristan went to a store and bought a hat, and what happens on the chain. The chain recorded that Tristan went to the store and bought a hat. Boom, yep, this is accurate information. So it verifies real world and on-chain data very quickly for blockchains. Chainlink is also not a blockchain itself. It's a protocol that runs on top of Ethereum. And that protocol could lift off of Ethereum and go and run on any other protocol if it ever chose to. It's a product or service that runs on top of the Ethereum blockchain. Is it too late to get into XRP? No. More people will buy XRP. 5 years into the future, more humans will buy it than people are buying it today. And 5 years into the future, you're still going to be buying it, and you're going to know exactly what I mean 5 years into the future. When I tell you today, you're just going to wish you bought more. 5 years into the future, when you're still buying it at whatever price it is, $5, $10, $5,000, it doesn't matter once again what it is. Stop looking at the cash that doesn't exist yet and just understand long-term value. This is going to be like a moneymaker, like a Bitcoin was. Own some asset, wait a long time, make a lot of fucking money. It's that simple. But you get in the way and you screw it up along the way instead of just acquiring the asset, holding it for another period of time, and then making a lot of asset wealth. And all the people who bought that Bitcoin, they still have that Bitcoin. They didn't sell it. They sold off a little for some fiat use case because you couldn't spend Bitcoin as easily as you can in today's world. But most of it is kept there and then leveraged. Once again, building the asset, not looking for money. Is there chances that XRP goes to $2? There's chances of XRP going to any price. That's, again, not relevant. What's relevant is how much are you going to get before it goes to whatever price. Don't sit here and think, oh, I should wait till it goes down to a number I like, or I'll just wait till it goes up to a number that's good. Stop looking at that and just understand, I need to acquire, I need to accumulate, I made some more money, what can I accumulate? What's in the market that's good right now to accumulate? And you're just accumulating. And if you look at it that way, you'll understand you got rich without even knowing it. As long as you're looking at the money that's not there, it's never going to be there. Steven, Buttertron, thank you for that heart me. If you're watching my channel today, sorry, just let me spit on myself for a moment. Okay, now I'm normal and presentable. If you're watching my channel today and you enjoy my content, feel free to tap that screen. We want to hit 100,000 likes, so we've got a long way to go. And thank you, Angus. Feel free to send me a heart me. Don't send me any gifts. I don't want any gifts, but please send me the heart me's because it helps boost my page. Heart me's and screen taps. That's all I ask if you love my content. Thank you, Brent Ferry. Thank you for the heart me. Brendan, thank you for the heart me. Thank you guys. It boosts my page. I appreciate it. If you like my content, send me a heart me and tap that screen. Hello, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you for all the love, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you for boosting my page. Travel Junkie said, and I know there's hundreds of comments I haven't got to. I know, guys. Just be patient, please, everyone. Miss Cloudy, thank you. Please be patient with the comments. I know it's not a recording. There's hundreds of comments I haven't got to yet. So if you asked a question, you're getting frustrated seeing why doesn't he see my comments, I'm trying to get to them. I can never get to all of them. So just please be patient, everyone. Any thoughts on Oasis Network? No, I don't really care for Oasis Network. ICP is a good long-term play, but I don't think that you should stack too much of it this bull run because I don't think this bull run is going to perform as well as I wished it would because it hasn't developed fast enough as I'd wished it would, but it's still a very good long-term play. If you have some, I recommend hodling it. Hi Legend, what about Chainlink and ICP? Well, Chainlink is an amazing one. ICP, it might become amazing in the long term. Right now, it still sits in the mediocre range for me. How long is the bull run? Well, the bull run usually lasts between, it kicks off like the part of the bull run. It happens after the halving. Really, we're in bull season. But the part of the bull run we like, where it's actually green, parabolic area that I call, this really only happens over a 2 to 3 month window. And I anticipate we're going to see that in this Q3 or Q4, anytime between late August or late November, sometime in that window. And I could be totally wrong. That's just what I anticipate based on experience of being through 2 bull runs already. So we should see it around there, and it could press even longer because of all the institutional money, ETFs, governments getting involved. It has a lot of different attention it didn't have before, which could kind of just elongate the process a little. It's not gonna make it go away. It's just going to elongate it and potentially even make it bigger. So we could see bull run like push right into 2026. That would be abnormal for the cycle, but it could push all the way. You've heard me say it before. It could push all the way right through to April of 2026, potentially, just because there's so much extra money and attention in the crypto space that was never there before. When we do start hitting parabolic season, do you have any idea the FOMO influx that's going to happen? It's going to be a super cycle like I've never seen before. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with all of this. I can't wait for the legendary status that I'm about to receive when all of my community gets so fucking rich. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to close doors in my house, look at myself in the mirror and be like, holy fuck, Tristan, you made a wave of people fucking millionaires. I can't tell you the kingship that I'm going to own inside that. I feel like I already own it now. The wallet I was discussing the other day, I'll tell you guys the one I like. You could use any offline wallet if you want, but the one I like is the SecUX. I'll show you. I got one here. This one. This is the one I personally like the best. That's the brand name, SecUX. It's big touch screen. When you turn it on, you can just touch it with your fingers like you do on your cell phone. Comes with an app, connects to your phone. You can do everything like that. It's hands down my favorite wallet. Link is in my bio if you want to order one. And the bio means the top of my TikTok page. What impact will the base launch of its stablecoin have on XRP? I'm not sure what you mean, Paul C's. The base launch, do you mean the stablecoin that's launching on like RLUSD, that's launching on the XRP ledger? Or are you talking about a stablecoin that's launching on the base network? I'm not quite sure what you mean, because I'm not sure if you're talking about the base network, as in the base layer 2 protocol on top of Ethereum, or if you're talking about something based on XRP. So if you can clarify the question, never mind, there's hundreds of questions. That one's gone, Paul C's. You'll have to catch me another time on that one. Shark, please don't spam your comments. I already answered your comment about Chainlink and ICP, I think twice. Please stop spamming your comments. Would I not sell my ETH this bull run? Well, truthfully, I'll tell you guys a little secret. Ethereum and Bitcoin is where I store my crypto. Let me say that one more time. Ethereum and Bitcoin is where I store my crypto. I buy altcoins. They make me money. I don't cash it out into my bank account like a dummy. I put it all into Bitcoin and Ethereum and hold it forever, because the price of those two doesn't matter. Just like the price of Bitcoin for the last 10 years doesn't fucking matter. Are you with me? Do you understand? You don't take it out and put it into a bank account, give it to the custody of someone else. You take your profit by putting it into Bitcoin and Ethereum or XRP and just sitting on it forever. And if you can't handle the volatility of a bear market, then split it between Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and some stablecoin. I already gave you too much information. If that sounds like something you guys want to know more about, if you're in the crypto space and you don't know how to build a cryptocurrency portfolio, or you don't know how to cash it out or how to process it and how to take advantage of the cycles, then feel free to hit the link at the top of my TikTok page. You can book a free 30-minute consultation with Tokenized Financial. I own the asset management firm, so I'm the one behind it that's designing your individual portfolio. We will design your portfolio for you. We will design your exit strategy for you, and we will let you know how to capitalize on the bull run and how to get ready for the upcoming bear market, and of course, what's coming in the future. It costs you a one-time setup fee and then a 2% ongoing management fee, so it's extremely affordable. Feel feel free to hit the link in the top of my TikTok page and book a meeting with me for a free 30-minute consultation. But just so you know, listen, just so you know, you must be $25,000 or higher in value for you to use the service, because you have to have money for us to build you a portfolio. So if you're under $25,000, do not book a free 30-minute consultation with me. I can't tell you what to do with your crypto. You need a $25K value or higher, and we can manage your asset portfolio for you. But I will let you know, we don't take your assets. We're just going to give you the info that you need to build and hold the correct portfolio for yourself. Unlike any other management service for assets, we don't take your money, invest it, and then pay you a small fee. Instead, we're just going to give you the goods. We're going to educate you. We're going to show you what you don't know so that you can make money in crypto, and you can make all your money in crypto, and you're just going to pay us a small fee to give you the information. One time, that's it. That's how asset management should be, because our intention is to make our community wealthy, not make ourselves wealthy. We're already wealthy. We're here telling you how to do it. Jack, it's not about what narrative will pop off first. The cryptocurrency bull run moves in a cycle. I've been through 2 previous bull runs, and I observed the one before that a little bit. So cryptocurrency bull runs move in a cycle of Bitcoin dominance, Ethereum dominance, large cap dominance, mid cap dominance, altcoin frenzy, meme coin frenzy. And traditionally that cycle happens 2 times. It'll be Bitcoin, Ethereum, boom, it'll go like that in a wave. And this could be over a period of a year, literally, like Bitcoin dominance for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, Ethereum dominance for 1 or 2 months, and then mid caps for like 30 days, alt caps for 30 days, coin frenzy for 15, 18 days. It's crazy how it breaks it down like a staircasing or cascading effect. And then sometimes it bounces right back to Ethereum, everything drops, and then Bitcoin surges up again, and then everything follows again, and another upward cascading before we hit the bear market. That's traditionally what happens every cycle. Don't believe me? Go back and look at 2020 and 2021 at the chart. Go back and look at 2017, 18 at the chart. Go back and look at 2013, 14 at the chart, and you can see a written pattern. And then if you stencil it on top of this year, 2024, 2025 bull cycle, you can see a replicating pattern, which is what I mean when I tell you all, we're right on perfect timing. I don't know what all these influencers are talking about. All this, all that. If you look at this, if the schedule and you look at what happens normally in a cycle, we're right on fucking timing. We should hit bull run season in November. If it comes a little early, a little later, who fucking cares? We can pinpoint it that goddamn close. And the proof is already in the pudding now. I told you guys we're going to drain, we're going to drain, we're going to drain. Summer and fall is going to kind of suck. But by late fall, by the time it's go back to school season, it's going to start to be green candle time. I've been telling you guys that for 2 years while it's draining, draining, draining. Everything's as red as my fucking hat. Are you sure, Tristan? Do you still believe, Tristan? But what about Tristan? But I heard this guy, Tristan. But I watched a TikTok, Tristan. But oh my God, Tristan. And now everybody's, thank you, Tristan. I'm so glad you talked me out of not selling, Tristan. I'm so glad I'm still holding my crypto, Tristan. It really is HODL, isn't it, Tristan? Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everyone, to my shenanigans. My name's Tristan. I'm the founder and CEO of IHodlLife, the world's only cryptocurrency brand. Feel free to check out our store and get yourself some crypto swag. This is smart clothes that is running on the blockchain. When you get it, you can tap it with your phone, beep, and it will pull up engagement features on your phone for you to create a digital twin of your clothing on the blockchain. So you get an NFT of your clothing, and in the future, and even right now, it creates cool engagement features. If you attended our real world events, you were able to scan my shirt, get a unique NFT that's going to allow you a token drop on our token launch coming up soon. We have another real world event coming up in August on a boat in the Toronto Harbor. Anyone showing up there that scans my shirt's also going to get a unique NFT that's going to give them utility drop. So cool to take real world items running on the blockchain and incorporate it into real world activity, and more importantly, real world rewards. Welcome to IHodlLife and IHodlLife Rewards Chain. Did anyone else not receive a notification today that he went live? Roygon, what the fuck do you need a notification for that I go live? It's every Sunday, 12 p.m. All you got to do is know what time noon is. That's it. That's all you got to do. Depending on your time zone to my time zone, whatever hour that is of your day, all you got to know is what hour that is, and that's when I'm going to be live. Only Fridays is random, sometime in the evening. And some Fridays I don't even go live at all. So you don't need notification on Sunday. You just need to show up at noon, Eastern Standard Time, every Sunday, and you get to look at my pretty face. What market cap will Cockynoo reach this bull run? I have no idea. You heard Coinbase is moving out of the country? I heard that too, but it sounds like a rumor to me. I don't see any proof of it yet from Coinbase. And if they do, it's likely just they're moving their business office somewhere else because US is putting too many sanctions or something on them operating. It'll be something like that. It's not like they're going out of business. They're just moving where they can continue to do business better. Assemble protocol is a good one. These guys are connected with IOTA. M says, I need Cockynoo to prove me wrong. You know what, M? I think there's a lot of ladies out there that need that also, to be proven wrong by that Cockynoo. Hit that like and follow if you guys want to find out more about alt season as we get closer and as we approach. What are you talking about marketplace, Sumo? Your question just says marketplace, boss. I don't know what you're asking me. What about marketplace? Ondo is a very good cryptocurrency. Can the 4-year cycle be disrupted due to massive adoptions? No, it won't disrupt the 4-year cycle. All it will do is it'll change a volatile technology. You can see this in the internet. Go back to when it started, 1980s to 2000. A volatile technology, what it does is it slows down the top of the bull run and the bottom of the bull run. It slows it down over time. So that squiggly line of a volatile asset slowly balances, and once it starts to balance, it becomes a curve of adoption, which is where people are millionaires are made. That's what happened with the internet. The internet was a volatile technology all through the 80s. All the intelligent people bought it. All of us dumb people, because I was a dummy in the 80s that didn't buy it. Oh, people need people. We need to shake hands. We don't need a website. We don't need it online. That's dumb. Yeah, sure. Now today you can't even live without the fucking internet, stupid. You should have invested. Yep, so should I have. So it went through a volatile access in the 80s. And then by about 92 to 2002, in that 10-year window, fucking waves of new millionaires were printed. Why? Because they built in the internet space, they invested in the internet space, they got involved in the internet space, or what we then knew as the web, the interweb. And all those people, literally waves of millionaires around the world. We're going through that same kind of technology boom right now with blockchain, and there will be waves of blockchain millionaires made now for those who are building, getting involved, paying attention, taking part. While once again, 98 to 99% of the world sits over there and be like, oh yeah, whatever you're doing over there. Just like we did when the internet came out. We didn't invest in it. I didn't. I missed it. I was maybe a little too young, but still, that's not my point. Point is the opportunity was there. Didn't take it. Most of the world is going to see crypto the same way. So that disruption of the cycle because of all the extra attention is really a slowing down of the volatility and a replacing of a curve of adoption, which means the next 5, 6, 7-year window is print millionaire time. That means this bull run and next bull run is print millionaire time. That means if you can stomach the bear market and you can stomach the cycle and you can see it with long-term understanding, it's fucking millionaire time. And what's crazy about it is it's millionaire time with a reasonably small amount of money. There is nothing in life with compounding effect like investing in the crypto market right now. Just like between 1985 to 2005, there was nothing on earth that made you more money than the internet or silicon. Those were the plays. And right now, it's blockchain and AI. Quantum computing will evolve into the next wave in the future, but right now it's blockchain and AI. And the fusion, the combination of both of those is even greater. Thanks for your question. Money moves Tony. Can I explain staking? Well, staking is just supplying liquidity. So you would connect your wallet to something and you would supply some of your crypto to earn a kickback. And while you're supplying that crypto, they now have a bigger balance of crypto to lend out larger amounts, which makes them more money. And that's how they're able to make more money and then give you a little bit of a kickback. I only recommend staking 30% or less of your portfolio and not staking any of it when you're in bull season. Feel free to hit the link in the top of my TikTok page if you want to join our community Discord. It is the most vibrant cryptocurrency community out there. Join our Discord. You can jump in on our daily chat and you can get crypto educated pretty much free. And I know there's hundreds of comments I haven't got to, everyone. Please be patient. Please don't spam the chat. That's a really good example. Lil Bill 9, you think about the guy that bought pizza with 12 Bitcoins. Imagine how much he would have if he would have just held on to it. But because that volatility, that patience, that inability for the vision down the road was not there, it was just like, oh, but I need it now. I want to use it now. I have it now. And because of that, they couldn't make money. Their money was removed from them. The opportunity of wealth was removed, even though it was handed like a fucking golden ticket. It was removed because of their ignorance. And that's what it is. It's ignorance. It's impatience. It's selfishness. I need results now. You must be able to overcome this to be an investor. Sorry, man, I can't tell you what cryptos to buy. If you guys want to know what cryptos to buy, then hit the link in the top of my TikTok page and go book a 30-minute consultation with Tokenized Financial. They will build you a portfolio. I own the company, so it's all good, legit. They'll build you a portfolio, a perfect one. In fact, I'm the one that designs the portfolios for them. But you must be $25,000 value or higher. If you have less than 25K, they cannot build your portfolio until you get to 25K. Then they can build it for you. And the results are generally a 10 times. So you go to them with 25K, they'll make you 250. You go to them with 50K, they'll make you $500,000. You go to them with 1 mil, they'll make you 10 mil, etc. Why can't you find my account anymore on Jerkmate? Because I don't know what Jerkmate is. I'm definitely not on Jerkmate. And whatever the fuck that is, someone probably just has a false imposter account of me trying to scam you. Just a reminder, everyone watching my channel, there's thousands of fake IHodlLife accounts out there pretending to be me, messaging you guys in your direct messages to try to help you investing so they can lead you somewhere you shouldn't and they can scam you. So just a quick reminder, if you're getting a direct message from anyone, it's not who you think it is. It's a scammer impersonating someone. So please be careful and please ignore them. Right on, CJ. I'm glad I make you smile. Dons, thanks for the flower, but you don't need to send me any gifts. If you guys like my channel, just tap that screen. We have to get 50,000 more likes to go. Our goal is 100,000. So tap that screen and send me a heart me if you haven't sent me a heart me yet, because it boosts my page. Other than that, you don't need to send me any gifts. Thanks, everyone. For sure, I'm still holding my XCN. Is you crazy? Hodl Heidi, thank you so much for the heart me. Thanks for helping boost my page. Thank you. Yeah, don't run into the crypto space and run around chasing the meme coin dream. This is the biggest mistake people make in crypto. They come into crypto, they hear about the hype part of the meme cycle, which is fun, it is exciting, it is hype, it is emotional, but that's where you go wrong. And you go into crypto, you get sold on all this hype, and you end up losing all your money, and then you throw your hands in the air and say crypto's a scam. And the reality is you scammed yourself because you treated it like a casino. The truth is the meme market, although there is some good quality meme coins to buy, 99.9% of the meme market is just the casino of crypto that you kind of want to just do on the side as a fun thing, not where you should be looking as your money maker. You should be building a proper portfolio and then taking a little bit of money and fucking around. And in your proper portfolio, you have good quality meme coins. And then you take a little money and you fuck around with all the other stuff that really is not that great, but it could pop off, it could not. Most likely it's just going to be entertainment and fun and you're going to lose your money. Stay away from the meme coins. Purchase good assets that are going to build you long-term wealth. Pyth isn't going to take away business from Chainlink because Pyth works for Solana ecosystem. So I don't think that and Chainlink can't service every single blockchain. So it's inevitable that there's going to be 6 or 7 or 8 different oracles. The Flare network has their own oracle built right in. They don't even need a Chainlink or a Pyth, which I think a lot of blockchains will do in the future. Of course, you'll be able to leverage your assets in the future. You just need a longer period of time and much more adoption of assets. $100K and I sing? You wish, Alliance Marla, you wish. If you guys want to hear me sing or kick a rap for you again, you have to hit, what is it, 450 or 420,000 or something like that? 450,000 likes. That's what we have some big scores, man. We have some days where we had 350,000 likes. So on a Sunday in a 3-hour window, our goal now, I'm pretty sure it's 444 or 450,000 likes. And once you get that, then I will write a rap song for you. Thank you, Chief Jet, for your love. And don't forget to hit the little arrow at the bottom of the screen. If you guys like my channel and you want to share it, there's a little arrow at the bottom of the screen, a white arrow. Hit that little arrow and it will share my live and it helps boost my page. So thanks. Can I explain what to do if my plan is not to sell for fiat? Absolutely. I recommend using tokenized financial services. We educate all of our clients how to cash out of crypto without going into fiat money and giving it all to taxes. That is definitely a service that everyone should use. So if you're over the $25,000 mark, I encourage you to go book yourself a free consultation with Tokenized Financial. It might be the greatest decision you ever made. How long before banks will allow you to borrow against your XRP, XLM, or XDC? Well, it's already available now via decentralized finance. That's what DeFi is. DeFi is decentralized, kind of like credit union style finance in the crypto space. And you can already go and you can leverage, I don't think you can leverage XDC, but you can definitely already leverage XRP, and you can definitely already leverage Bitcoin or Ethereum. Not sure about XLM yet, but you will in the future. Ondo Finance is a very good cryptocurrency. This is running on the Ethereum blockchain. It's an ERC20 token. It is backed by BlackRock, and it is a finance token, so it's very, very good. It actually works really good with HBAR, surprisingly, because it runs on Ethereum. But anyway, HBAR, which is the next question, also a very, very good crypto. It's not a blockchain. It's a hash graph. We don't need to get into those details, but very good one for the long term, as well as Render, which is a rendering service, just like they call an avatar, almost image rendering service that runs on top of the Solana blockchain. All three very good cryptocurrencies. Are all three right for your portfolio? Maybe or maybe not. Building a portfolio is not a matter of whether it's a good crypto. It's a whether of how much money do you have and how many cryptos should you have based on that money, and how much should you have in each crypto based on that amount of money and based on what you choose as choices in the crypto space. It's unique for each person. I'll remind you, it's not about what crypto is good, it's about what crypto is good for you and your portfolio. There's 50 good cryptos out there that are not in my portfolio, probably 100 good cryptos out there that are not in my portfolio. But why not? Because I need to capitalize on the other ones. And if you spread yourself too thin, you won't make any money. You won't get compounding growth. You're going to have 500 coins with $300 and you're going to make no money. I only heard rumor of the Algorand and Zebek partnership, and I wouldn't count on it. Zebek has already overreached with a few of their partnerships that aren't actually authentic yet, so I'll wait to see for it to happen. And I wouldn't expect Algo to pump because of it, and I wouldn't expect Zebek to pump because of it either. Once again, stack your crypto, stack your crypto, stack your crypto until wealth finds you. Welcome everyone. If you're new to my channel, my name's Tristan. I'm the founder and the CEO of IHodlLife, the world's only cryptocurrency brand. Go check us out at IHodlLife.com. Our clothes are smart clothes running on the blockchain. You can order yours today wherever you are in the world and rep crypto. Other than that, I'm also the founder and the CEO of Tokenized Financial for those of you who want to have your portfolios designed and built for you. Welcome. Every Sunday, we're live here, Ask Me Anything session. Even though there's thousands of comments I never get to, I'm trying to get to them as quickly as I can. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you find my information valuable. If you do, tap that screen and show me some love. Better yet, send me a heart me. It helps boost my page. And you can also share the live by hitting the little white arrow at the bottom of the screen. I've heard some things about that as well, Buttertron. I heard that the new Ledger Stacks doesn't sync very well. And I'm surprised by that. You know, they raised a lot of money. They're selling a device for like $600. And all I've heard is functional issues with it so far. But then again, coming from their previous device, you know, this doesn't surprise me that much. Of course, you don't want scammers. I don't want scammers either. And that's one of the biggest things that's going to happen with the IHodlLife rewards chain that we're building, our own blockchain, is we're going to be able to eliminate scammers. The way our blockchain works is every user that uses the blockchain gets their own individual resonant identity, kind of like a fingerprint. So each user has their own fingerprint. So you can't just make 18 other fake accounts because all those 18 accounts would have your fingerprint. So it knows who you are. And that will it will remove the ability for people to make bots, for people to make scammers, for people to make an impersonation account of IHodlLife or any of the other influencers. They just won't be able to do that. We're going to make that absolutely impossible by design. That's one of the great things that we have as a feature on the IHodlLife rewards chain. So if you're an investor, stick around because we haven't launched our blockchain yet. We haven't launched our tokens yet, but we are the culture, loyalty, and identity layer that plugs into all the other cryptocurrencies. So just like a chain link plugs in for data, we plug in for loyalty, culture, and identity to all the other blockchains. And this allows them to gain the ability for each person to have a individual resident identity. Therefore, you can't bot, you can't scam, you can't multiple accounts. The blockchain will know who you are and who's doing what. And if you do bad things, your trust score will go down and other people can see your trust score, kind of like a credit score online. Welcome to the IHodlLife rewards chain, ladies and gentlemen, the beating heart of what I'm really building behind the IHodlLife crypto brand. If you're a developer or an investor, feel free to book meetings with me. We are building. Yes, you're safe with the Tangem wallet. Any offline wallet is good to use. I have preferences. I personally prefer the SecUX, but any offline wallet is good as long as you're understanding self-custody and as long as you understand comfortably the process of sending your crypto to your offline wallet, sending it back to an exchange if you want to convert it to a stable coin or to another crypto or into cash, and how to remove it from your bank account, and then how to get it back into crypto. That process should be understood by you very clearly. You don't trust the cold wallet options. That's just because you don't understand it. Cold wallet is the safest place to keep crypto. So if you don't trust cold wallet, well, then you're trusting lesser quality because you don't understand the quality. It's like having the best security in the world, but because you don't understand that it's the best security in the world, you're like, oh, I don't trust the best security in the world. I don't trust it. Well, I hate to break your opinion, but you probably should because it's the best security in the world for your crypto. Tangem or Nano X, that's entirely up to you. I don't like either one of them. I recommend the SecUX V20. Once again, not because I get promoted to pay this, I don't. I just, one that I use personally and the one I recommend to my own clients at Tokenized Financial and the one I recommend to my own community at IHodlLife. So if you're following my channel, why not recommend it to you also? In my opinion, the best one, that's why I use it. And the link is in the top of my TikTok page if you want to just go to their store and buy one. It'll take you right to their store and you can get one. Don't tell people how much cryptocurrency you have, everyone. This is a very bad idea. Scammers will target you and then they'll try to approach you to help you invest because they know you now have some crypto that they can scam out of you. If you guys have questions about tokenized financial service, how much it is, the value you pay as the one-time fee changes based on your portfolio size. If you have $1 million portfolio, it is a lot more work to sit down with you and build a portfolio than if you have a 25K portfolio. So the price varies slightly based on your portfolio size. So you want to meet with Tokenized Financial, book a 30-minute consultation if you're over the 25K range, and find out what would it cost you to do the service, what does it look like, what would the rewards look like, what does the process look like, and then you can decide from there if it's something that we find synergies. You may or may not want to work with us. We may or may not want to work with you. So the 30-minute consultation is meant for that purpose alone. If you understand what an Edward Jones is, you walk in with money, they show you how to build a traditional portfolio. It's the same idea. You walk in with money, we show you how to build a crypto portfolio, but we don't take your money. We don't take your crypto. We just tell you how to do it. You do it yourself. You stay in full control of your assets at all time. Never do we have access or control at any time to anything other than your phone number to send you messages or speak with you. So no, we don't stake your crypto for you at all. But we will teach you how to stake your crypto, yes. And once again, you can book a 30-minute consultation with me. The link is in the top of my TikTok page. 2% is theft. What an idiot. So if you put $1 million into a portfolio and I turn it into $10 million in a 4-year cycle and you pay 2% a year, so you've paid like pennies, you think that's crazy? You think that's theft? I think that's stupidity if you think that's theft. 2% is actually incredibly cheap, especially considering what most asset management firms charge, and they take custody of your crypto. Keep coming out, user 35. Keep coming out. I didn't rant yet. What are you talking about, Dom? I wasn't ranting. I wasn't ranting at all. I was just, getting a little excited. There's a difference. There's a difference from me getting a little excited and me ranting. If I'm ranting, I'm Hulk smash. Well, you know what? A digital Gen Xer, I love you too. In fact, I love all you guys out there in the IHodlLife community. Thanks for following this channel. Thanks for tapping the screen. Thanks for sending me your heart me's. And thanks for following along with the best cryptocurrency channel on the planet. Thank yourselves for taking the opportunity to change your life by simply paying attention to something that most of the world is ignorant to. Ria, big love to you, but don't send me any gifts. My page is a gift for you guys on Sundays. On Fridays, yes, Frequency Fridays, you guys can send me gifts. Sundays, don't send me any gifts. My page is a gift for you. This page is a gift of knowledge every Sunday for you to come out and you to rewrite your future by paying attention to opportunity that is available today in the world, right in front of you. And you don't need to be a college student or a university degree. You don't need to have a certain walk of life or a certain religion or a certain skin color or a certain job title or a certain status or any of that shit. You only need the aptitude to pay attention and the discipline to put $5 or $10 every 2 weeks away out of your money. Go into the real world and make some money and take a tiny little fraction and just keep repetitively putting in an intelligent place and watch your life change faster than you could ever imagine. Because the problem with your life and the reason why you're broke is because you're not doing that process. You guys' comments crack me up sometimes. Sometimes I don't understand the comments that you put. I'm unsure how it's related to me in any way. Oh my goodness. How long would you do staking for right now? I wouldn't. I would not stake at all right now. We're too close to parabolic season. All your crypto should be unstaked at this time right now. If you don't plan on selling a project, is it still the right time to sell? Yes, maybe. However, you should probably still be converting into a stable coin at the top of the bull run, or you're going to watch 60 to 80% of your profit disappear. Nano Suna, we have 8 employees, just so you know. That's what I mean when I say we have a team on Tokenized Financial. We have a team for IHodlLife. We have a team for our social media, and we have a team building our blockchain. So actually, we're well over that now in people on our team. Yes, Daniel, ideally you want to buy some crypto. It goes up in the bull season, then you convert or you sell, and then you buy back in. But you have to be careful on how you do it so you don't get taxed really hard. Cuban Diesel, if you wish to meet with me in regards to investing, you can book a free 30-minute consultation with me. The link is in the top of my TikTok page. Can I check Grass Coin? No thanks. You're having problems with Coinbase? That doesn't surprise me. Crypto exchanges are not as friendly as we'd like them to be, but it is our onboarding and our offboarding opportunity. So sometimes you might find one crypto exchange is just not working for you. Try a different one. I have preferences about the exchange I like, and some of my very close colleagues on my team, Nano Suna, prefer to use different exchanges because they like the operation of them better. So sometimes it's a matter of preference, which one kind of syncs with you and which one doesn't. So maybe try a different exchange if you find the one that you're using is not cooperative for you. That's right, SRC. Learn what to have and how to hodl. That's how you maneuver the crypto space right here at IHodlLife. Don't forget to hit that like and follow. No, you can't just add zeros to XRP and you can't just add zeros to Bitcoin. These cryptocurrencies have a finite amount of coins. It was written into their creation code. You can't create more of them. It's not like fiat currency where they can just print it numbers on a ledger. That's what blockchain stops, which is why our money hasn't technically moved over yet, which is why stablecoin will be money, because stablecoin will be a token issued on a blockchain that will allow them those features as opposed to an asset that would not allow them those features. What's my thoughts on Trump coin? Garbage. Why did you buy that in the first place? What were you fucking thinking? Just kidding. But yeah, don't buy that shit. Crypto guy, thank you for the heart me. If you haven't sent me a heart me yet, feel free to do so. How do you unstake your coins after you stake them? There'll be a button in there for you to just hit unstake, and then it will allow you to unstake, but it'll take usually 15 to 20 or 30 days for the crypto to be available for you because you're asking them for your liquidity back. So they'll make you wait 20, 30 days before they give you your liquidity back. Chocolate, crypto guy, thank you. Thank you for the heart me's. Thank you for the page boosters. So that's why you don't want to be staking right now, because if the crypto market goes boom, you go to hit unstake and then it says, thank you for unstaking your crypto. Now you have to wait like 20 days before you get access to it. Now the bull run gone up, it's gone back down. Now your crypto becomes available. Stupid choice. So going into parabolic season, you do not want to be staking unless, again, like Dom mentioned, it's leaving there. It doesn't matter. It's staying there for the next 10, 5 years. I'm not doing nothing with it. And I do have cryptos like that too. I got Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum, and I just stack that and a couple other ISO coins. And I don't care about bull run or bear market. I just stack that stack. I'd rather put it there than put it in my bank account. Let's put it that way. Do I have stablecoin also? Of course. But am I going to pull it out into fiat and put it in the bank account, give it to custody of someone else, and give half of it away to the government? Fuck no. I'd rather let it sit in Bitcoin and go down through a bear market and wait on it for 4 years. That's better value to me. I hope that makes sense to all of you. Cardano's a good one, Eric. You hodl your Cardano. Hodl it longer than you think you can. And when you think you've hodled it long enough, hodl it for another 4 years, and then you'll get rich. Big bam. Bam! Right there, sending me some love. Thank you. What do I hodl? Well, I hodl a lot of cryptocurrencies. I'm a hodler. I'm the owner and the founder of IHodlLife. What do you think hodl stands for in IHodlLife? Look at that. No, wait, where's the popcorn? I'm trying to eat the damn popcorn. It's backwards on my screen for me. Don't send me gifts. My page is a gift for you. But thank you for the heart me's. I do like the heart me's. Jelly donut. Just kidding. Don't eat that shit. Poisoning your brain. Tim Hortons is already on the phone. Did you hear that? He said don't eat donuts. I want him off TikTok by the end of the day. TikTok's like, easy, Tim Hortons. You sell more than just donuts. They're like, I don't give a fuck. Off of TikTok now. The truth can kill you or get you killed. Is this pre-recorded? No, it's not pre-recorded. I can never keep up with the comments. Not to mention people spam the shit out of the comments all the time. There's always 100 and some comments I haven't got to yet. So if you ask a comment, you have to literally sit around for like 15 minutes till I get to it. Oh, I'm a terrible person. Fuck. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. And I already skipped through some comments. I'm trying. Bear with me. There you go. Oh no, says I don't see any of these comments he's answering. It's because you haven't waited long enough. Oh no. I'm just getting to your comment now. But thank you so much for your patience. Oh no, really, thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to go through the comments as quickly as I can, but the things that I explain take time. Just a quick reminder, guys. Anyone getting direct messages in your DMs right now, they are scammers. Anyone named IHodlLife, Coach JV, Calvin Hill, or any other known influencer that you know, they're just imposters of those accounts. And then they're messaging you to try to help you invest, and they're going to try and scam you, lead you to a fake site, make you connect your wallet to something you shouldn't, click on a link you're not supposed to. Whatever the scam is that they have for you, it's going to be something. And a lot of time it's a referral. Do you need help? I know someone, go here. And then it's a fake account referring you to, so that they kind of create a layered effect of who was the person helping or saying. So just be careful, everyone. Bottom line, if anyone is reaching out to you to help you with your crypto, you're being scammed. I have customers in the community for a long time. And still to this day, after a year, they're like, well, what do you think about this? Does it look like a scam? And I shake my head. I'm like, of course it's a scam. I'm like, where did you come up with this? Did someone just message you and tell you about it? Yeah. And I'm like, and you've been following me for a year and you still don't clue in that that's a fucking scam? I almost think maybe you should get scammed, just because I don't think you've learned yet. I think your awareness is quite operating at the capacity that it should be. Yeah, the message you got with the broken English, helping you with your crypto. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if you're at operating capacity yet, and maybe you need to get scammed so you can wake the fuck up. So please, everyone, do not reply to any direct messages that you're getting. There's nobody out there helping you make money, okay? Thanks, Big Fat Slim. Thank you so much for your love. Lady T, the best place to start is right here at IHodlLife. I started my entire crypto journey by just $36 in Bitcoin, which is a famous thing we talk about in here in the IHodlLife community. And then a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, and over a window of time, wealth finds you. So how do you start? You join this community. You watch all of our free videos on our TikTok channel. My YouTube's also loaded full of thousands of hours of free content. Feel free to hang out here in the community and learn the lingo, learn the local language of cryptocurrency. Right here at IHodlLife. Thank you for the gifts, guys, but you don't need to send me any gifts, please. I don't want any gifts. I'm not like all those other influencers that go online and say, send me gifts. That's not what this channel is for. My channel is for you. It's for you to extract from me. That's what this channel is for every Sunday. All I ask for you guys is tap my screen. We hit our 100K. I love it. That's my goal every time, 100K. Tap that screen and send me heart me's. That's all. Other than that, feel free to take what you want from this channel. TikTok forced me to skip past about 150 questions, so I apologize, guys. There's about 150 comments. It just forced me to skip past. My apologies, everyone. What up, Jesse? How you doing, buddy? Why do you think, this is a really good question, Joker Man, why do you think that we're seeing such a wide range of XRP value projections? It's because some people are stupid and some people are ambitious and everything in between. Imagine Bitcoin. Imagine going back to Bitcoin when it was $1. And now imagine a group of people, and a small group of them is saying, oh, it's going to crash. It's trash. $1. It's at the top. Is one group of people. The next group of people is like, oh, I don't know. Do you think it'll hit $5? Oh, maybe it'll go down to 50 cents. Oh, I'm not sure. And then there's another group of people. No, I can see. It's going to go all the way to, it's going to be $1 million one day. It's going to go to 10 grand. It's going to go to 100 grand one day. And at that time, when it was $1, $10,000 Bitcoin seemed ludicrous. No way anyone's brain can calculate how could Bitcoin ever even reach 1,000, let alone 10,000. So again, shrink your brain back to the time when Bitcoin was only $1, group of people not going anywhere. Oh, I don't really know. Oh, it's going to the moon. It's going to go to 10,000. And how many of that group do you think there is compared to everybody else? A tiny, tiny little, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 of them compared to millions. And they're saying, no, it's going to go to this. And everyone else not being able to see that. Do you think that's any different than the conversation today of why XRP is going to go to $10,000 in the future and 99.9% of the world cannot understand or fathom why or understand the reasoning behind it, which is again not relevant to what it will or won't do? Sometimes I'm not sure how to make it more simple for you guys. It's just so clear cut. Of course we can't understand $10,000 XRP. We're not supposed to. Because when Bitcoin was $1, we couldn't understand a $10,000 Bitcoin either. But guess what? Today's Bitcoin's $100,000. And one day Bitcoin will be $1 million. And one day XRP will be $10,000. And one day it might even be worth more than $10,000. And all kinds of other cryptos that you're buying today like a fucking genius is going to be worth more money than you could ever fucking imagine in the future, even though you're going to price yourself emotionally before that time. But the truth still remains the same. The 2% for our service is due every January. Your first year is included free. We only charge a one-time setup fee, first year included. And then every year after that for ongoing service from us, ongoing messaging, ongoing inputs, ongoing updates, it's 2% of your portfolio every January. So if you want to be an asshole, cash out all of your portfolio in December and pay us a small 2% for all you fucking cheap motherfuckers out there. They're so worried about every fucking penny. But that won't happen. Because when you start making so much money, you're honored. You're honored to pay people what they deserve. You're honored. Last bull run, I had people offer me more than what I charged them because they were so fucking flabbergasted. I had a guy ask to buy me a car. No, thank you. You paid me. We made an agreement. But when you're here wondering, everything is not as you seem it to be until you arrive there. And most of you won't arrive there because you're too caught up in the and you don't take the actions towards arriving there. So that's why we see such a wide range in people's prediction, Joker Man. I encourage you to stop looking at people's predictions. I encourage you all to stop looking for predictions. And I encourage you to understand long-term asset wealth of cryptocurrency, the adoption phase that's happening right now, and your God-given ability to grab as much of it as you can right now before it goes to whatever fucking number we don't know it's going to go to yet. Tahoe Fuego, thanks for your comment. He says, you just made me love my life again. Thanks for the confirmation. Thanks for that great comment, dude. That makes me feel wonderful. You know, I don't do what I do for validation or gratification, but that comment made me feel good. Big love to you, man. How do you know when the top of the bull run is? Easy. You hire Tokenized Financial to run your management, your portfolio for you. That's how you know. Otherwise, follow my channel and stick around and hope you nailed it right. It's kind of like, you know, going out for a weekend and trying to pick up. You know, you hope you nail something. You hope you nail a good deal, but no, likely not. Probably just going home alone with broken bags. Boom. I'm a comedian every Saturday. Just kidding. Way to go, Cuban Diesel. I look forward to chatting with you, buddy. Yes, you should always have 2 or 3 of them. So if you're using exchanges, you want to have access to 1 or 2 or 3 or even 4 exchanges. Because what happens if you want to sell off ramp, on ramp, whatever crypto for whatever reason, and that exchange is now having a problem? So you should have 1 or 2 or 3 different avenues to onboard and offboard your crypto. And yes, the British pound will become a CBDC, or at least a stable coin, which means a British issued stable coin running on a blockchain backed by British pounds, which again is CBDC money, technically central bank money, a British pound. So it will be backed by central bank money, which would be a real world British pound, but it would be a stable coin running on a blockchain. That's likely how they're going to do it, which technically is a CBDC in disguise, if that makes sense. Issued to the world as stable coins. But the money behind it, which is what we call real world fiat today, that backs and supports it, that's just money that's issued from the Federal Reserve. So it's really no different. Don't send me gifts. I don't want your gifts, because then other people will start sending gifts and I don't want them to do that. You see, now you got SRC sending gifts too. Don't send me gifts, guys. My channel is a gift for you. Come soak up the knowledge, take all the gifts you want to send me and give them to your girlfriends. What is an AI coin? It's a cryptocurrency company that's working on AI technology. And instead of buying stocks in their company, they issue out their value via a digital coin or a token. And that would be referred to as an AI coin or an issuance of value that's representing a company that's building in the blockchain space focused on AI. And that could be anything from an AI agent, like a digital assistant, to AI predictive moduling, to AI product recommendation. I mean, there's so many layers of what AI can do, and it's just automating operating systems. I think that Pudgy Penguins will actually do well long term, because they're not just a meme coin. They've actually got some real world products and utility. So I think there's a little bit of a benefit right there to them. Definitely not, a top contender of cryptos, but I do think that it'll do well. What do I think about the IOs network? I think IOs is young, new, revolutionary, very good, but has a long way to go to prove themselves before they become a top crypto. No, alien, Hex does not look good. Hex is absolute trash. You lost all your savings on a TikTok scam on crypto. Well, I hope you learned your lesson then. I hope you learned that some random person messaging you, leading you to what you're going to do with your money, was a stupid fucking decision for you to realize that some person I don't know out of the blue is just going to contact me to help me make money because they're just such a good angel soul. Wow. You fucking idiot. You deserve to get scammed because of that, so you can realize, oh, shit. I soaked my shoe. Now I know how to walk around the fucking puddle, right? You lost money. Now you know how to walk around. Now next time you receive a direct message and some guy says, oh, I can help you. Oh, let me refer you. Oh, let me show you. You're already going to know better. You're going to be, no. I'm going to use my own fucking brain. I'm going to make my own crypto portfolio. I'm going to make my own decisions because I have the power to do. Look at what you've gained, not what you've lost. You didn't lose money. You gained the opportunity to now continue with more intelligence. I don't know what the SecUX key is, Tribands. I have no idea what you're talking about. I recommend the SecUX V20. Never heard of the SecUX key. You wish you had that $5 Bitcoin, yet you're not buying a $5 XRP right now. Listen to me very carefully, everyone. A comment in the chat just said, man, I wish I would have bought that $5 Bitcoin. Yet I'm telling you right now to buy a fucking $5 XRP, and you're all like, but will it? But what? That's what you're doing inside, yet you can't fucking understand it. You can sit here right now and logically understand, man, if I would have just bought that $5 Bitcoin, wow, today would I be thankful? But you can't wrap your head around buying that $5 XRP today and just fucking waiting another 5, 6, 7. You can't. I don't understand the disconnection, guys. I don't understand it. You prove yourself the method, and then you stand there and don't take advantage of the method. It makes me come to the realization that some people in this life are not meant for wealth. It's not meant for you until you are on the right frequency of wealth. No matter what you do, no matter what you learn, no matter how much you try, no matter how hard you work, wealth will not come to you because you're not on the right frequency. So you do work for who? I work for myself. I work for you guys. I'm here spending my time educating you guys. I work for you guys. A good leader works for those who follow him. It's definitely not too late. If you get in crypto prior to 2035, you're still not too late. And yes, we will have a bear market mid to late 26, yes. That's correct, Kathleen. You pay us a fee. We tell you how to build a portfolio. We get into a video call like this, one-on-one. We educate you about your portfolio, how to build it, how to get the coins, how to swap them, how to hold them. We do expect you to have a bit of basic understanding yourself. Basically, you have to have yourself set up on an exchange and a wallet. If not, we could always charge you a few extra dollars and do some crypto training on that as well. I do have a beginner's training course for 2 hours. But either way, we'll get you up to speed, make sure you know how to have a proper portfolio, and of course, how you have full control of it at all times. So yes, you do pay us a small fee and we teach you how to do it. It's exactly what tokenized financial is. The link is in the top of my TikTok page where you can book a free 30-minute consultation. But I will remind you, you need $25,000 price range or higher for them to broker your account. And yes, your $25,000 can be crypto or cash. It's just $25,000 value. The reason is you're walking in there and you're saying, hey, can you guys build me a portfolio? And they're going to say, sure, I'll build you a portfolio, but I need you to have money. I can't build you a portfolio out of nothing. And they're going to be like, oh, well, I got $2,000. I'm like, okay, well, it's going to cost you more than that just to use the service. So what do you have left to build a portfolio with? Do you understand? So you need to have a $25,000 price range so that we have some money to build you a portfolio. Because if I'm going to 10 times your portfolio, who cares if we 10 times $3,000 or $4,000? You're not making any money. I need to be able to 10 times at least more than 10 or 15 or 20K, or you're not going to make any money. At least not what I call making money. So therefore, we have a cap at 25,000 until our team grows bigger and we can accommodate more people, until our client CRM is designed, which is being developed behind the scenes right now, and we can operate more flow with more seamless. This will evolve in time. The traditional Edward Jones you see today will evolve in traditional tokenized financial locations all around the world that you could just walk into and plug your name into the system, but it takes time to build there. Eventually, you'll be able to walk in there. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You'll pay a one-time fee and you'll be able to build a portfolio. But we're not there yet. We haven't scaled yet. Well, thanks for tuning in, Angel Soto Ups. Thanks for tuning into my live. I appreciate it. Thanks for tapping that screen. Thanks for spending some time with me. And more importantly, thanks for educating yourself about the greatest opportunity known to mankind right now, which is the blockchain revolution. You should definitely be holding on a cold storage wallet, Bruce, not on an exchange. When it's on an exchange, the exchange owns your crypto. Just like when the money's in the bank owns your money. When the cash is in your pocket, you own it. When the crypto's in your self-custody wallet, you own it. At 2 a.m, when the bank's closed, I can make a transaction with someone anytime I want and nobody can stop me. I don't have to wait for them to open. I don't have to wait for the market to open. I don't have to wait for the bank to let me in. I don't have to send a transaction and get their approval. Oh, that's too much, can't do that. I can send 10 million fucking dollars and instantly, boom, from point A to point B, and nobody can tell me I can't. That's the true value of self-custody. It's not just about holding it where no one else has access. It's the ability to be sovereign of your own money, sovereign of your own bank account, sovereign of your own choice of investment, and ultimately making all the money on your own money, not giving it to a bank so they can make money on your money and then feed you crayons off the side. And yes, we have some brokered clients that came into us with 20K, 22K, because the market moves a little bit, but you need to be in that 20K, 25K range for us to do your portfolio. I did have a client come to me with a $12,000 portfolio. I turned him away. Later, he came back to me with a $22,000 portfolio. I said, okay, let's go. So just so you understand, I'm flexible as I can be. Swag bag updates will all be in our Discord, SM5. We're going to start fulfilling all of the items this month. I think Picoin, everybody should be mining it on their phone for free. Thanks, Ron. Thanks for your gifts, but you don't need to send me any gifts. Hit that like and follow. This is the only cryptocurrency channel you need. Better yet, hit up our store at IHodlLife.com and order yourself some crypto swag, the world's only cryptocurrency brand. Feel free to rep it in your city. Every Sunday, we're live here with Ask Me Anything session, even though I never get through all the comments, but feel free to come out again next Sunday for the same thing. I'm also live on Tuesdays for Tech Talk Tuesdays about our upcoming blockchain. So if you're a developer, or you're a builder in the crypto space, or you're an investor, angel level, well, you might want to come out Tech Talk Tuesdays and find out what we're building with the IHodlLife rewards chain, and we are opening our first seed round. Do I have a favorite stablecoin? Not necessarily, but I prefer USDC, I think, over USDT. I know PYUSD is coming as well, which is PayPal's, and I think that'll probably be a fairly secure one as well. Thanks, Set Free. I am preaching it. Thank you to my awesome moderators for keeping the chat in track. Sometimes the comments blow my mind. Shark, XRP was an example. When you say, do you really think that big about XRP? Do you really think that? When I gave that example of Bitcoin to XRP, I'm not just talking about XRP. I'm talking about the entire crypto space. XRP was just the example. Everyone slow down and wrap your head around it. The example I was talking about, man, I wish I had bought that $5 in Bitcoin and just waited till now, I'd be a millionaire. That, XRP was just the example of how you can't fathom if it could go to 10,000 or not, and that's not the point. It's not relevant. What is relevant is that you buy it and you wait, just like buying the Bitcoin at $5 and wait, and it's not until you get there that you'll come to the realization, oh my God, I'm so glad I did. So you don't have the same feeling you do now as saying, oh, I wish I woulda. Focus on the simplicity of it. It's not about XRP. It's about the entire crypto space. Build a portfolio, stack it, sit on it for a period of time. Do you not understand you're going to become a millionaire? Do you not understand the only thing between you stacking assets and becoming a millionaire in the next 5 to 10 year window is you getting involved in between, is your emotions, is your stupid decisions? It's never been more easy in this world for an average, everyday, anybody, nobody, whoever the fuck you are, to take advantage of this. There's no regulation line where you have to be approved. There's no accredited rules where you're not allowed because you're just the normal peasants. Everybody in the world can walk up right to the front line, right next to Elon Musk and say, what's that? You're investing $2 billion? Oh yeah, Michael Saylor, you're buying $2 billion in Bitcoin? I got 5 on it. I got my $5 on my Bitcoin. Boom, right up there with Saylor and Elon Musk at the same investment table. They're investing billions, you're investing $5, but it's the same fucking opportunity. It's not like traditional investing where all the angel investors get in because they have clout, they have credibility, they have green check marks that gives them approval, and then we have an IPO, and now the rest of you peasants, initial public offering, now the rest of you public peasants can get involved while all the millionaires cash out. Crypto isn't like that. Crypto lets you get right up in the front with all the millionaires and be like, hey, Saylor, move the fuck over. I got fucking $10 on the table, biatch. Don't you understand the opportunity at your fingertips right now, everyone? It's not about XRP, Shark. It's about your ability and your aptitude to pay attention, see the opportunity, and stomach the distance and the volatility in between. On the simple understanding that if I just bought the $5 Bitcoin without knowing where it was going and I just waited, I'd be a fucking millionaire today, multi-millionaire. Yet you can't wrap your head around buying it today and waiting for it. I feel like I go in circles. If I had $1,000 to put into crypto, what would it be? I would just buy the basics. For all of you out there in the crypto space and you don't have 25K, you don't even have 10K, you don't even have 6 or 7K, but you want to get started, listen up. The way to start is consistency. It's not about which one do I choose that's going to make me rich with my 1,000. This is not going to happen. But what is going to happen is, can I live my life without this $1,000? And if the answer is yes, you're on the right track to becoming rich. Because now you have extra money you've set aside from your life. Your life is still operating and continuing. You're not touching that money, and you're going to put $1,000 into crypto. And then sometime through your operation of your life, you're going to accumulate a little bit more money, whether it's $100, $50, or another $1,000, it doesn't matter. And you're going to invest it. And now what you've done is you've done the sacred code to getting rich. You made a little money and you invested a little money. You made a little money and you invested a little money. How many people watching my channel right now that are not wealthy don't have any investments? And then you're like, oh my God, yeah, you're right, I'm broke. I guess I don't have any investments. That's why you're broke. It's not about getting money, it's about getting investments. And if you just taught yourself the simplicity of, I make my $2,000 a month, I pay out my $1,988 a month just to live and have a little bit of excitement, and now I have 12 fucking bucks left to put into crypto or into investments. But you treat it like you pay your cell phone bill. You treat it like you pay your food. You treat it like you pay your rent. Every single month, it doesn't matter if it's $10 or whether it's $1,000. It doesn't matter how much it is. I come consistent. Consistency is the key. Consistent $10, $5. I'm proof of it. I used to be a brokey. I started by buying $36 in Bitcoin. All of my friends laughed at me. Bitcoin was $6,000 at the time. And someone taught me I didn't need $6,000 to buy Bitcoin. I could just buy 20 bucks worth. And I was like, what? And I downloaded Coinbase and I bought fucking $36 worth of Bitcoin. And that was the beginning of financial freedom for me. Next paycheck, $25. Next paycheck, and then I bought XRP, 25 bucks. It was 12 cents at the time. And the time between now and then brought me financial freedom. It was the consistency that was the answer. What I was doing in my life that didn't make me rich is I had no consistency in investing. I was under the idea I had to wait till I had this lump sum, and then that lump sum was going to multiply and make me money, which was absolute false. What was missing in my life was consistency in investing, not some lump sum that was going to multiply, not some magic coin that was the right one, not some lottery ticket or the right position or the right. It wasn't that at all. It was the nature of what I do with my actions. And once I built that into my schedule, 10 bucks, 20 bucks, 50 bucks, and I never missed it, suddenly I wasn't looking at what's my 20 bucks going to be in the future? What's it going to be? How much? I didn't get caught up in that. I got caught up in the, if I do this, I'm going to free myself. If I do this, I'm going to, and guess what? Freedom. So I encourage all of you today to not focus on, what's the one I buy? Where do I put my money to get rich? Don't look at it that way. Realize right now, I just learned how to become financially free. No matter who I am, no matter what job I do, no matter where I live in life, I can make the money I make in my life. And the epiphany just happened that I just take a small little piece of it and I put it aside and I don't touch it. And I take another small little piece of it and I put it aside and I don't touch it. And making an investment every 30 days or every 15 days when I get paid, whatever it is just like paying my cell phone bill. And now a year has passed, and 2 years has passed, and 3 years has passed, and suddenly I have cars I didn't drive before. Suddenly I live in communities I didn't live in before. Suddenly I can pay for things I didn't pay for before. Suddenly I realize why one person's wealthy and one person's not. So let me ask everybody watching my channel right now, are you investing consistently? Don't think about how much. I don't care if it's $5. Are you investing consistently? If you're not, you're going to stay poor your whole life because you can't make enough money in one stream. No human in the world, not even Elon Musk, can make enough money from one stream. There has to be multiple. And how do you get multiple? By taking that stream and creating another stream. That's where assets come in. Forgive my passion. Forgive me for the knowledge that I hold that everyone watching my channel right now has a blueprint for freedom, and I know 80 to 90% of them will ignorantly choose differently. So forgive my passion. How are you guys all doing out there on this Sunday? How are you all doing out there on this Sunday? I hope you're having an amazing day. Let's get through some of these comments while I was ranting about who knows what I was ranting about. Money, wealth, life. Yes, Laser, the gold token will get you access to upcoming ownership in IHodlLife. That's what that gold token gets you access to. It allows you to earn from our income. No, it's not 2% a month. That's ridiculous. It's 2% a year. I wish I was charging 2% a month. God damn. That would be unfair. I could never do that. That would be so unfair. I charge 2% a year. Am I live? Yes, I am live. God's wealth. You're just sending me a heart me now? Just teasing you. Thank you so much for the heart me. Big love. If you're watching my channel and you haven't sent me a heart me yet, send me a heart me. It boosts my page. Tap that screen. It boosts my page. Don't send me any gifts. I don't want any gifts. This page is a gift for you. But you can hit the little white arrow at the bottom of the screen and you can share the live. It does help my live also share out. Thank you, Nelly. Thank you, John. Thank you, someone else who I just missed your name, but thank you. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate so much. It boosts my page. Thank you. If you find my content valuable, then feel free to tap that screen, which boosts my page, and feel free to send me a heart me, which boosts my page, and feel free to share the live, which boosts my page. Yes, Falco. Actually, last bull run, no, we did not build portfolios under Tokenized Financial. I was just doing it for a few people on the side, which is what led us to launching Tokenized Financial this year. So if you wish to read some reviews, you can find that in our community Discord. The IHodlLife community is a massive crypto community that we've been building for many years. So feel free to join the community. You'll find a vast array of all kinds of people from all around the world inside our Discord. You can ask in the chat whatever you like about me or the community or the products or services. You'll get everyone's honest opinions. And there's also even a section in there where people have put testimonials. So feel free to go check that out. How do you mine Pi on your phone? Top of my TikTok page, hit the link. opens my link tree, scroll down to where it says mine cryptocurrency for free, hit that link and it will prompt you to download the Pi mining app, and your referral code is IHodlLife. And every day you just log in and you touch a button. Tomorrow, log in, touch a button. Next day, log in, touch a button. That's how the mining app works. It uses a proof of person, proof of attendance by making you log in every day and touch a button. No, I don't like exchange coins, Board Bob. The only exchange coin that I would like in any way is LCX, and that's only because it's an ISO coin. What up, Maheva? How you doing? I hope you're having a fabulous weekend and amazing Sunday. Yes, thank you, moderators. Thank you. Is it okay and safe to deposit USDC in Coinbase? Yes, it is. You should be mining Pi every day, guys. I don't know why. You just, on your phone, it's an app you download on your phone. If you guys don't know how to find it, the link's in the top of my TikTok page. And it looks just like that guy right there, that little Pi app. And when you log into it, when you log in and you turn it on, all it does is it just makes you hit a little button in the corner. You see that little green button right there? It means that I'm mining. If the button goes white, it stopped mining. So I hit the little green button so it continues mining, and that's it. And now I turn the app off. And I'm on my phone all the time checking my crypto portfolio anyway, so why not collect it for free? What if Pi cryptocurrency does in the future something like Bitcoin does? And I don't mean it's going to perform exactly the same as Bitcoin. I just mean, what if buying that $5 down the road is worth something? What if mining some free Pi right now is worth something down the road? Just like that guy who spent his 12 Bitcoin, he got those Bitcoin free for playing a video game. He played a video game, he got the Bitcoins free and thought, well, I can't use them for anything, so I guess I'll just trade them for some pizza. What if that's the same truth right now about Pi? Well, I can't cash it out. I can't use it. I can't really do anything with it. So I guess I'll just ignore it. What if, ladies and gentlemen, what if 10 years down the road, oh man, why didn't I just mine that Pi for free? Why didn't I? It was free. Why was I so ignorant to think, oh, well, if I don't have proof and gratification and satisfaction now, I can't understand the long-term vision of that? Most people miss opportunity because they lack the ability to see the opportunity. They're too shrouded in doubt. Honeybee says, I would suggest decaf. Honeybees, if you only knew how many cappuccinos I chug back. Like crypto and cappuccinos, baby, you're talking my love language. Is that Tristan at 5 a.m. having cappuccino and working on blockchain? Yep. Is that Tristan still at 3 a.m. the following morning working on blockchain, drinking cappuccinos? Yep. Excuse me, what time does your cafe close? Sir, we close at 3 a.m. Can you stay open later? No, sir. Can you come back in 2 hours? Yes. Yes, Tally, with 20K, yes. Book a meeting with me. Link is in the top of my TikTok page. F word? I don't understand. Are you shocked because I said fuck? Oh man, don't be shocked. I swear all the fucking time. Be very careful. Don't bring your children to my live because you never know what might pop off. Just kidding. Your kids hear you say much worse shit than I do. Shut it. That's right, Lisa. Hold everything in your portfolio. HODL it. If you can stomach the volatility, you will ultimately become wealthy. Yes, bottom of the bear market, you could cash out, hold it, buy back in. Yes, you could do those when you're a pro like me and you're following a community like mine and you have the right understanding and guidance to do so. 9 out of 10 people don't, which is why the blanket information of holding it for the long term is the right answer. Just to clarify for all of you. KYDO. Thank you for that, heart me. You know I want that, heart me. Is Robinhood good to invest crypto? Well, Robinhood is just an exchange where you would go buy your crypto and then you want to get it off the exchange into your own self-custody. If you guys don't understand self-custody, make sure to join the IHodlLife community so you can learn it. Yes, Board Bob, I am financially free. Yes, I wake up in the morning and I build the blockchain, I build my brand, I build my company, and I do what I want out of my passion for what I want to do with my life. And if I don't feel like working today, I don't. If I feel like sleeping on my couch all afternoon, I do. If I want to have a nap in the middle of the day, I do whenever I want. If I want to go jump on my sports car and just go rip up the pavement and come back home, I do. I do what I want when I want. I have the freedom of time, and to me, that is ultimate success. Am I a billionaire yet? No, but do I identify as a billionaire because I believe down the road I'm going to become the billionaire founder of one of the most important blockchains on the planet? Yes. And if you follow me on Frequency Friday, you'll already know for me to achieve that, I have to identify myself as that person today, which is why I act, walk, and move like the billionaire founder of the IHodlLife rewards chain, even though I'm really just the bootstrapped founder just launching his idea to the world now. Although I do have a successful brand, a successful community, and a successful asset management firm behind me, that's the reality. Thank you, Dina. Thank you for your heart, me. Thank you for the love, guys. I appreciate it. Yes, my hat did fall off. I was getting excited. You guys make me excited. I just can't handle you. You're jumping in the sauna. That probably is a good workout. Get all those toxins just sweating right out. Paul's in love with H-bar. Good to know. Thanks for saying that, Patty. Patty says, thanks for saying yes to sharing your gifts. Everybody has different gifts in life. Mine is definitely communication. I can make things make sense. I don't know why I do, I just do. Half the time, I don't even make me make sense, yet somehow when I talk about stuff like crypto, I make it make normal sense. And I do have a gift for that, and I do know that. I do recognize it. I've heard it time and time again, and I am trying to use it the best way that I can to help and educate the world around me. So thank you for that comment, Patty. That means a lot to me. Yes, Picoin is legit. Yes, it is. Should you hold XRP in a trust? Probably not, because whoever's telling you that it's a trust is probably just a scammer getting you to send your XRP somewhere you shouldn't. So likely no, but if it's a real legitimate setup trust by yourself, then yes. But if it's someone who's telling you about a trust to go put your money in, no, you're just getting scammed. Yes, this is my only real account. So if any of you have any other IHodlLife accounts following you or messaging you or talking to you, all of them are fake impersonators, all scammers trying to get your crypto from you. This is my only one account. Thank you, Board Bob, for sharing the live. Thank you, Wendell, for sharing the live. Thank you, Chief, for sharing the live. Thank you, Spencer, for sharing the live. Thank you, Patty, for sharing the live. What do I think about XDC? I think XDC is fabulous. Like I said earlier, I often talk about X marks the spot, the 3 X coins. XRP, XLM, and XDC are no-brainers for everyone's portfolio. Speaking on LCX, do you think it will recover back? I don't know. Once again, stop looking for numbers and hypothetical pipe dreams. Instead, recognize the long-term utility of LCX as a exchange and as an ISO coin, and recognize that you're brilliant enough to have the opportunity and the attention to grab some now before it goes to whatever number it's going to go to. Look at the truth, not at what you hope the truth to be. Yes, HBAR is great. Yes. Thank you for that, heart me, whatever your name is that I can't read because it's just like symbols. How do you say those symbols? Like, that's how I think your name is pronounced via those symbols. He's probably laughing. Whoever that was is like laughing his ass off at me. Like, that is the best example of my name I've ever heard, bro. Right here is where you get the crazy. Welcome. If you don't understand the purpose of investing in cryptocurrency, I encourage you to do longer research. Most of the pie crypto cannot be turned into money yet. That's the brilliance of understanding the long-term version. That's the brilliance of the guy who sold his Bitcoin for 12 pizzas because he couldn't foresee in the future that it might be worth something, because at that time you couldn't exchange it for cash and it wasn't able to use for anything. Just like at this time, pie can't be converted for cash and it can't really be used for anything. You must have long-term vision to understand why you should be mining pie today. Most people, their brain is just too small and they can't understand that. Even with the proof of knowing they did that with Bitcoin, they still can't wrap their head around it. Most people will tell you what you're doing is wrong. That's how you know what you're doing is likely right, because most people have no fucking clue what to do. They call it 1% for a reason, ladies and gentlemen, because the other 99% doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Just a reminder, because I see a couple comments in the chat, if you wish to book a free 30-minute consultation with me, if you're a 25K range or higher, the link is in the top of my TikTok page. So just go to the top of my TikTok page. There's a link there that you can touch that opens up my link tree, which is a tree of all my services. And I think the second or the third one is book a free 30-minute consultation. So Alpha, you can't change your pie into money yet. Just keep mining the pie. Stack as much pie as you want. You don't want the money, you want the pie. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You don't want the fiat, you want the crypto assets. It's money in, not crypto out. You guys are thinking about it wrong. Yeah, lots of fake Coach JVs in the account today, and lots of fake IHodlLifes here today. So anyone, if you're getting a direct message from a Coach JV or you're getting a message from a IHodlLife, they are fake scammer impersonators trying to scam you out of your crypto. Block them immediately. Ignore your direct messages. I think Pudgy Penguins is a good one to hold, Lieutenant Dan. Hold it longer than you think. And then when you think you've reached the end of how long you should hold it longer. SafePal's mediocre wallet. Not one of my favorites, but if you're using an offline wallet, I still commend you. Ah, it's Khalid in Arabic. Good name. Good name, Khalid. Wendell says, I'm new to your channel and I love what you're saying. Well, you know what, Wendell? Hit that like and follow. Feel free to become a subscriber if anyone wishes to subscribe to my channel. It's the little star at the bottom of the screen. I go live every Sunday, 12 p.m., usually about noon until around 2:30 or 3, so 2.5 to 3 hour window, depending on my energy, and sometimes depending on my battery, how long it lasts. So we're live for that kind of 2.5 to 3 hour window every Sunday. And I do the same thing on Tuesdays, except Tuesdays it's Tech Talk. I specifically talk about the IHodlLife rewards chain, which is the layer 1 blockchain that we're launching. And the reason for that is we want to attract developers, we want to attract partners, and we want to attract angel investors as we are launching our seed round. So Tuesdays come out for Tech Talk Tuesdays. Sundays is Ask Me Anything Crypto. And Fridays, randomly, I go live just for some fun and some shenanigans on Friday nights. So hit that like and follow and stick around. This is the only crypto channel you need. Bustam, Hex Bustam, thank you for that love. Thank you so much. Yes, I see now that between the crosses and the stars fooled me, but now that I look in between, now I see the Arabic writing in there. I see it now. I didn't at first. Do I think alts will pump? Of course they will, but not until it's their turn. And that will likely be beyond your payment, beyond your patience structure. You have Bitcoin tattooed on your forehead? What? We do have an IHodlLife community who tattooed iHodl, like the IHodlLife logo, on their shoulder, literally. Shout out to Dano. Shout out to Dano running around in the world with an IHodlLife tattoo on his arm. Thank you, Master Cuts, because I will achieve that status because I believe that status to be me and my identity already. Thank you, Dom. Thank you for that comment. Do you have any thoughts on Joey Wallet? I've never heard of that. Be careful. It could be a scam. Is Coach JV trustworthy? No. And the reason why no is because 99% of the Coach JV videos that you think are Coach JV, they're not. They're a stolen video from Coach JV that a fake account has reposted, and then they wrote on top of the screen. You'll all, if you notice, half the Coach JV videos you're watching are not Coach JV's video. It's a video that he made, someone else took, and then they put writing. Do you ever notice there's writing on the screen? It's not just him talking like I'm talking now. There's always writing on the screen. So they take a video of him saying something generic, and then they write on the screen something else to mislead you. So 99% of the Coach JV profiles you're following is not the real Coach JV, first of all. And there's so many Coach JV fake accounts out there that shows me that influencer doesn't really care about his following, and he doesn't spend time out of his day blocking, reporting, scamming. I spend almost an hour every day of my life on defense. Blocking scammers. If you saw my block list, literally TikTok could find almost every scammer on TikTok just by going through my list of what I have blocked. And I take the time to do it. You go on my videos, you'll see all these comments. I go through and I delete each one, which takes time and work out of my life. Other influencers, they don't do that. They're like, fuck you. I'm just here to be an influencer and make my money. Fuck the people. They make money fine, but whatever. So there's a line of integrity that is almost made, but not quite. And that goes through a lot of influencers out there. It's not about their content. It's not about their information about the crypto space. Sometimes it's actually very good, but it's about who they are and what they represent and how they care about their communities. This is where I hold value and credibility and integrity with people. And most of them out there are not putting in any work to protect you as a community. They're not shouting out in their live. If anyone messages you guys, block them. They're not sharing that. They don't care. They're just making video, just how's my likes? How's my likes? How's my likes? And whether they're knowledgeable about the crypto space or not, when they operate in that old corporate fuckery style, you lose the value of decentralization in crypto. You lose the value of what crypto was meant to be, the people. And I think here at IHodlLife, we understand that better than anyone, which is why we are the lifestyle brand of cryptocurrency. Thanks for your love, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you. What do I think about Zebek Network? I just did a whole video on Zebek Network, kind of debunking all the fraud allegations going on, so feel free to go watch it. I think it's a mediocre crypto. There is no wallet to mine Bitcoin. The days of mining Bitcoin is over. If you're mining Bitcoin, you're wasting your time. Unless you have $1 million setup, a warehouse full of machinery, you're wasting your time. And if you're joining some pool that somebody else has set up, they're just using you to make themselves money. You're wasting your time. The days of mining Bitcoin is over. Unless you're building $1 million situation, the days of mining Bitcoin are over. The Pi referral code, you just download the app, and when you set it up, it asks you, do you have a referral? Just type in the word IHodlLife, and it will make you join the IHodlLife network. What is Pulse Chain? It's garbage. It was a blockchain that was supposed to photocopy the Ethereum blockchain, be a better version of Ethereum because they were trying to improve speed and transaction. But I think the founder foolishly mistook what crypto and blockchain really was. And instead of just building a better service, he was trying to photocopy an existing one, and it all fell apart terribly. And his other project, which was Hex, fell apart terribly. Pulse Swap has fallen apart terribly. As far as I know, the founder is now under some kind of legal lawsuits. Either way, I would not recommend any investments in that area. Although I'm not a financial advisor and I don't tell you what to invest in, it's just my personal opinion that you may want to steer clear of those ones. You invested in DTX and now it looks like you've lost a lot. Well, that's because you invested in DTX, which was the wrong thing to invest in the first place. That's why you lost your money. Tech Talk is 12 p.m. every Tuesday. Same time as I start this one, 12 p.m. So it's middle of the day on Tuesday, Eastern Standard Time. 12 p.m. EST, I do Tech Talk about our upcoming blockchain. So if you're a developer, or if you are an investor, or if you're a builder in the crypto space, we are launching a revolutionary new blockchain that is going to change Web3. In my opinion, it's going to advance Web3 into Web4 once we're completed. Although I can't make those claims yet, that's what I believe will happen in the future. So I encourage you to come out Tuesdays for Tech Talk Tuesdays to find out what we're really beating. What we're really beating. What I meant was, what is the real beating heart that IHodlLife is building? But anyway, we'll just go with what we're really beating. So what are you guys doing over at IHodlLife? Oh, nothing. Stock smash. I love myself. CRV is killing it. Well, it should be. I told you guys to stack CRV. I told you CRV is one of the best DeFi plays out there. CRV and Injective, hands down, two of the best protocols out there for DeFi. You should be stacking both of those. How do you avoid things like DTX? You follow my channel. You join the community. You ask in the community, hey, what do you guys think of DTX? And everybody would tell you, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Don't buy that shit. And that's how you would protect yourself from buying garbage. The IHodlLife community is much more than just a channel that gives you information. It's a vast community of resources for you to navigate crypto. I encourage you to join our Discord. The link is in the top of my TikTok page. I encourage you to join and follow us on all of our socials, especially our Twitter X. Thanks for the love, Hog Farm. Arculus Gold wallet. It's an okay wallet. If you like it, excellent. That's a hard question for me, Kyrie, because I truthfully haven't come across any influencers that are 100%. 60, 70, 80, maybe. I haven't come across any influencers that are 100%. There's not a single influencer I've met in the crypto space that I would want to sit beside me and say, this guy, we're on a team together and we're going to talk to you about crypto. I wouldn't. I would just, nah, you do your thing, I'll do mine. To show you the understanding of how I put the value behind what the people are out there. And yes, there's 3 or 4 or 5 influencers out there I like. They're good influencers. They have good content, but I can easily poke holes in what they're doing. You're absolutely right. Respect has more value than a dollar. I'm just going to get some water. 1 sec. What's my opinion on Sui? Very good new layer 1 blockchain. Revolutionary tech. They also, just like us, we took the Cosmos BFT, which is the consensus algorithm for Cosmos, which is the Comet BFT, the Cosmos blockchain. And they took it and they forked it. And that's exactly what we did at IHodlLife, because in my opinion, and probably in Sui's opinion, it's the best one out there. So we took the BFT Comet and forked it. That's what Sui did. And that's also what we did with the IHodlLife rewards chain, and altered it to become our own new consensus algorithm. Ours is called the Thoth BFT. I don't know what the name is for Sui's, but it's an original fork of the Comet BFT that comes out of the Cosmos SDK, or the Cosmos tech stack. Sui is revolutionary. Sui built correct right from protocol level, and they're the best performing so far layer 1 this year. I think they're still the best performing layer 1 so far this year, and they're going to continue to perform well, yet they're still very early and still very young, which means there's still quite a volatility factor to stomach with this cryptocurrency. Good one to stack in your portfolio. However, not every good crypto is right for everyone's portfolio. Once again, the value of tokenized financial. Get your portfolio built properly. Thank you, Don. Thank you for that heart me. Sorry, Mimi, I can't give you an exit strategy. Exit strategy is something that we offer for our tokenized financial clients. We teach them when to sell, how to capitalize, and then how to prepare for the upcoming bear market, and then get ready for the next cycle. That's part of what we offer at Tokenized Financial as a paid service. It's not something that I can just spit out because everybody's exit strategy is different based on their portfolio and based on their needs and based on their plan. Is dot ever coming back? Nope. Dot turned into a line. It's no longer a dot. Now it's a line. It's gone forever. I hope you know I'm joking. I just finished doing a whole fucking spiel about people like, is it coming? Have I waited long enough? What, did you still believe it? Just to get hit with a, is it going to come back? Nope. Turned into a line. It's no longer a dot. It lined itself straight out. Is tokenization going to replace traditional stocks? Yes, Mike, they will. So whereas today you would go to a portfolio or a broker and you would buy a stock, which would be a digital or a paper receipt of, let's say, a Tesla stock or a NVIDIA stock, it would be the same idea, but you'll be buying a coin or a token, and the company itself and the value of that company will be tokenized or smart contracted onto the blockchain. So same idea, just the data goes off the database internet and onto elliptic curved cryptography blockchain. So the base of where the information is stored changes, and the interoperability of how you access or acquire it changes. In the blockchain space, you're going to buy that Tesla stock and you're going to get the actual stock in your digital wallet. You're going to have a little digital wallet in your hand. You're going to buy the Tesla stock or the NVIDIA stock, and you're going to get a little Tesla or a NVIDIA NFT, which is the receipt of the stock itself. So you have full custody of that in your self-private wallet. Not on a broker, online, that I require the internet, I require my broker, I require someone else to make a transaction, to access, to buy, to sell, to do anything. I have to wait for the clock to open and the clock to close. All of that goes away when we go on to tokenization. Traditional investors should be jizzing their pants over tokenization instead of standing over there looking at me like I'm some fucking Bitcoin crypto bro retard. No. You guys need to all wake the fuck up and get on board. All stocks will become cryptos. They will become coins, tokens, or most likely NFTs, non-fungible tokens representing an issued value. Whether the stock is a security or not, it'll be issued via a token, a coin, or an NFT. And the stipulations of the smart contract will decide whether it's a security, whether it's a non-security, et cetera, et cetera. For example, tokenized gold, not a security. Tokenized NVIDIA stock, security. But still the same process of wallet, app, buy, sell, send, me, my control, my, same thing, which doesn't exist today in traditional investing. All you traditional investors out there really need to start paying attention to crypto. And it's not about going and buying a bunch of crypto. It's understanding, how does my traditional investment world relate to tokenization wave that's coming? And how do I position myself to capitalize on that? What are my thoughts on Near protocol? Very, very good crypto. Near is very, very good one. Still has yet to prove itself, but very good. Flare is awesome. One of the best new protocols out there. Pinlink, overhyped garbage crypto. The same influencers out there that told you guys all to go buy Pinlink are the same influencers that all out there told you to go buy Zebek Network. Tell me I'm wrong. Because those influencers are not selling you what's good for your portfolio. Those influencers are selling you what's new, what's next, and here's some hype I can sell you for my channel. Not here's what's really good to talk about, what's new, what is somebody else not mentioning that I can just get attraction and attention to my channel. Same influencers pushing both bullshit coins. It's not Celestial Dina, it's Celestia, ticker symbol TIA. Also an amazing one. Also another revolutionary product that took the Comet BFT like we did, like Sui did, and modified it to be their own. Way to go, Tia. You know, Kiri, this is the interesting thing about the IHodlLife rewards chain. When we launch our blockchain and we plug into all the other blockchains, it's going to create a resident identity for each user. So that means someone like David, who went and did anything in Discord or any community, if he does any dumping or any meme coin frenzy or anything like that, it's going to be reported in his digital resident identity. It's going to show that he did that. You can't fool the system or spoof the system with IHodlLife. It shows you your truth. It shows you the scammers. You can't scam on the IHodlLife rewards chain. We made it impossible by design through resident identities. Every blockchain is going to love this. Every person out there is going to demand trust once we get there. You like that, Gus? Dot is now a line. How do you take cash and buy crypto? Great question, Jay. You have your cash in your bank account. You go on your phone and you just download an application, which is a crypto exchange, kind of like an online crypto bank. And that crypto bank, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Uphold, Kraken, KuCoin, just to name a few. The first two you should try is Coinbase and Crypto.com. You download it on your phone. It's an app. And you open up the app and you connect your bank account, just like you would connect your bank account to an Amazon app. And now once you're connected, you can just buy right from your bank account just like that. But I will remind you, or at least give you the note, that not all banks are friendly. Some banks will allow you to buy on the app. Some banks will say, no, we want to control your money more. So you might find a few stumbling blocks, but that's the process of learning. Phone, download an app, connect my bank account, start buying crypto on the exchange from my bank account money, and then learn how to send the money from the exchange to my offline wallet. And if I ever wish to sell it, I send it from my wallet back to the exchange and then back into my bank account. I know some people don't get the joke, but it's okay. There's all kinds of shenanigans going on over here. Sometimes the airplane's gone. It's already landed at the next airport, while other people are just like, what did he say? But anyway, forward we move. The difference between a token is a coin, or a token or a coin, is a token is built on somebody's blockchain. A coin represents the native blockchain. Ethereum is a blockchain. ETH is the coin that represents Ethereum. It's the native asset for the blockchain, so it's a coin. Anything you build on top of it, Chainlink, Shiba Inu, Pepe, Ondo, anything you build on top of Ethereum becomes a token because it's not its own blockchain. It's built on somebody else's blockchain. Avalanche is a coin Avalanche is not a coin. Avalanche is the blockchain. AVAX is the coin. AVAX is the asset that represents the blockchain. Everything you build on top of it, like a Kakinu or a Trezor or a Swole, those are all tokens on top of the layer one. The layer one is the coin. And that goes for every layer one. That's the difference between a coin and a token. And the first thing you want to know when you hear about a crypto is it a coin or is it a token? Is it its own blockchain or is it built on somebody else's blockchain? And the understanding of that leads you to the next information. Why do I want to buy it or why wouldn't I? What is it? Is it fast because it's a layer one, or is it slow? Is it secure? Oh, it's a token. Is it a meme? Is it a service? It helps you understand what you're investing. And I always remind you guys, knowing what you have in your portfolio is more important than having the right cryptos in your portfolio. Because if you have the right cryptos in your portfolio, but you don't know what you're doing, the volatility will make you make wrong decisions. But if you know what you have in your portfolio and why you have it in your portfolio, you won't make wrong decisions under volatility. Thanks, Gus. Thanks for your love. My battery's about to die, so switch. Let's get to some prizes. We've got some prizes to give away in the IHodlLife community. We're always giving away prizes. If you're not in our Discord yet, you should be. Thank you guys for all your love today. Thank you for all your comments today. Thank you for all the heart me's and all the screen tapping today. You guys crushed 180,000 likes like a bunch of monsters out there. I got big love for all of you. Thank you so much for your support. So switch, let's get into before my battery on my phone dies. I see that I've got very little percent left. Let's get into the Discord, if I can pull it up on my screen here. Let's get into the community Discord, and I remind you guys, if you haven't joined the community Discord yet, feel free to do so. Let's pull those prizes. So go ahead, Switch. You can pull those prizes and you can post in the chat who the winners are. Samsam. Samir Samsam is the winner. Congratulations, Samir Samsam. You just won yourself 1,000 IHodl points. Congratulations. I think Axelar is very good, Kiri. And yes, I think Bonk is still a good meme coin, yes. I like when the newbies get me riled up, Teresa. It's more entertaining for everyone when I get a little wild up. Greggy, I think you're a fucking king, buddy. Out there spending your time with vibration and frequency and spending the minutes of your life helping the world around you, trying to do better things for the world around you, trying to offer to people who don't have opportunity. Greggy, fuck you, buddy. You're the fucking king. Yes, I will see you guys next Sunday. In fact, if you wish to come out Tech Talk Tuesday, I'll see you guys on Tech Talk Tuesday. When you leave my live today, everyone, and you go out into the world, remember what we talked about today. Remember, if I just bought that Bitcoin at $5 and I held on to it today, how different my life would be. I want you to remember that today in your everyday life about the cryptos you're stacking right now and where you're going to be in 5 years from now. I want you to pull yourself out of what's happening tomorrow, when's the bull run, and did I get the right one? I want you to pull yourself out of that. And I want you to focus on the simplicity of, wow, am I ever smart? Am I ever ahead of everybody for doing this? And if in the next 5 years happens the same thing that I know happened before, holy fuck, am I a genius? I want you guys to give yourself credit for that. I want you guys to recognize how advanced you are for even paying attention to cryptocurrency when 99% of people will laugh in my face and tell me I'm an idiot for investing in crypto. No matter how much money I can prove to them, they'll still tell me the same thing because they are ignorant to opportunity. Do not allow the loved ones around you, do not allow their ignorance to opportunity to pull you away from what you know is correct. Do not allow the words of people around you that don't know what they're talking about sway you from your own understanding and knowledge. Be a bigger person and make your own decisions. So when you're out in the world and you're doing your life and you're doing everything, remember, holy fuck, is everything going to be different for me for the next 5 years? How do you expect in 5 years from now or 1 year from now or any time from now to be anything if you can't already see it in your mind or if you can't tell yourself it verbally right now? If you can't say what I'm doing right now is going to make me this, well, then maybe you better change what you're doing right now. You need to come to the understanding of that what I'm doing right now is gonna, and I see it, and I'm choosing it, I'm deciding it, and that recognition makes the universe become for you what it is. Which is why 20 people can invest in crypto, 5 of them could become millionaires and 15 could not, yet they all invested in crypto. How is that possible? Between where you are now and where you wish to be, the only thing holding you back is you. Pull yourself out of what you think you know because you don't know shit. The second you think you know, you don't know shit. The second I think I know something, I remind myself, I don't know shit. And once you realize that you know nothing, wisdom begins everywhere. Everywhere you turn, wisdom seeps in because you realize you don't know shit. And now you're an open receiver. Thanks for coming out to my live, everyone, today. I hope you have a fabulous Sunday. Don't forget to go out into the world and love people around you for no fucking reason at all. Stop finding conditions of why you need to be kind to people. In fact, stop placing conditions on why you decide not to be kind to people based on what you think about somebody. Instead, have greater wisdom because you don't know shit. Have greater wisdom and just be kind to people for no fucking reason at all. Be kind just for the purpose of being kind, not because you want someone to see you being kind. Be that identity and watch your life change. Watch kind people come into your life. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Tristan here at IHodlLife, the world's only cryptocurrency brand. Hit up our store and grab yourself some swag. If you're a crypto investor and you don't know what you're doing, check us out at Tokenized Financial. We'd be happy to build your portfolio and set you on the right path. And for all you builders, developers, and investors out there, stick around for our upcoming Tech Talk Tuesday, this 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, coming up in 2 days. See you, everyone. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Get out of here. And whoever is around you in your vicinity in the next however many hours, give them love. Show them love. Remind your spouse that you love them. Remind your kids that you love them. Remind your buddy that you love them. Put your arm around and be like, hey, man, I fucking love you. Love chill. Say it in a way that's comfortable for you if you have to, but remind the world around you that you love them. You will find solace. You will find repair. You will find healing just in the reminding of yourself that you love the people around you. Too often you do not emit what you're holding inside. And that frequency is valuable for what it brings back to you. Easy for us to get in our car and be like, oh, asshole. Yet so hard for us to come home and be like, honey, I love you. And you wonder how the frequency affects your day. You wonder why your day didn't or did go. Where do you exist? I encourage all of you when you leave my live today to exist in a nature of kindness and love and good character and an ongoing, I'm going to do whatever I can to be better, even though I know I'm going to keep fucking it up along the way. See you later, everyone. Have a great day. Big love.